greatest thing going around on the internet. You got to have time to listen to it. That's why I'm wondering if I should play it for you. But this is the coolest thing. Billy Bob Thornton, who is like the weirdest dude in the world, he was on a radio show. But the whole interview is like, I don't know how many minutes. I mean, it's long.
13 minutes.
Yeah. I've got the whole thing. And
13 minutes.
He's on this radio show, and the guy is treating him with such respect. Billy Bob Thornton has put out an album with his music. You know.
It's a music album.
And the guy's like a straight announcer. It almost sounds like it's NPR or something, public radio.
It's CBC. I think that is like a
Canadian.
government.
Yeah. And the guy's just being very, very reverential and trying to ask Billy Bob about his music. And I don't know if Billy Bob's high or what, but he's just fucking pissed and angry and confrontational. And, I mean, if it was us, we'd just say, Billy, why don't you go home?
Oh, God, he'd be a lunatic by the time we were done with him.
I mean, first thing out of the box, I'm going to him, listen, who cares about your music? What's going on with that Angelina Jolie?
Right.
Why'd you leave her for real?
Well, let's talk about the chick.
Yeah,
let's talk pussy.
There's times sometimes in here when if it's a big enough name, like I'll look towards you and I'll try to get like an okay from you to start fucking with me.
Right. And why is everyone almost whispering in this interview? Like it's almost like that Egg McMuffin bit.
It's odd. I know a guy, I was really friendly. This kid I was on Mad TV with went to film school with a kid who did the sound editing for Sling Blade, right?
Yeah.
When he was normal.
Well, no.
He wasn't normal.
I don't know what
then.
normal was. What
Well,
you
when
consider
we
normal.
interviewed him then, he wasn't this guy.
Well, this guy said, this kid every once in a while would be on the phone with my buddy David at the Mad TV set, and he would go, you got to hear what he's going through right now. They were editing in post-production.
Yeah.
And he would talk for 2 minutes, and then he got so mad at him, he forgot about the reverential bullshit. He was like, I got to go. I got this fucking angry redneck on the other line, right, screaming at me. Billy Bob Thornton has an insane fear of antique furniture.
Yeah.
Oh, did you ever hear about that before?
Yeah,
okay,
that's been written.
And midgets. Okay, so he
has
has
an insane fear of antique furniture and midgets.
and midgets. Okay, and when you hear that, you start laughing. It's a real thing. Like, in other words, this kid was trying to work with him, and they were having a meeting about editing the sound in the movie, and there was a piece of furniture that could have been an antique furniture. Billy Bob Thornton wouldn't go in the room.
Billy Bob has no self-awareness. Number one, nobody gives a shit about the buttholes or whatever their name is.
What the hell does he have to do with Tom Petty?
Well, what he's saying is the types of questions you're asking me, you're not treating me like I'm Tom Petty. Like
And you're not.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
my point.
So, well, my point is he has no self-awareness. Right. It's like nobody knows who you are outside of acting.
Right.
No one knows
and
you as a musician.
And the reason I'm even interviewing this band is because you're in it, and you're an actor.
I would have just said to him, you know what, no one gives a shit about these other musicians you're with.
Don't even bring them in.
Nobody really gives a shit about your music. The only thing we give a shit about, the fact is that you kind of did one good movie, Sling Blade, which is brilliant. Then you kind of fucked everything up, and you screwed up your relationship with the hottest woman on the planet. Now let's talk real.
Yeah, the things you really know about are how to leave one actress for another actress when you change movie sets.
Yeah, like how you dumped Laura Dern and took up with...
Angie.
Right.
That's what you know.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Really?
It's odd.
I've seen him interviewed other places, and he's never acted this douchey. I'm almost still thinking he's like pulling a Joaquin Phoenix, like he's trying
That's
to...
what I was wondering.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe. If he is, that's
brilliant,
interesting.
huh?
I hope there was a camera rolling.
No, there was. No, I got I saw the video.
So there was a camera.
Yeah. He looks, his eyes look really like he's out of it almost, so I don't know.
Is everybody pranking everybody now?
I think
is anybody real?
I don't think you can trust anything anymore.
But I mean, I don't know. So
it's one of those things where he sounds like he's trying way too hard to be provocative and.
Yeah, and you'd think, all right, well, when you play this music, it's going to be the greatest music in the world. How dare anybody ask him about another career?
I'm going through one of those, should I do Letterman or not? Every 3 weeks, Letterman's people call my agent and say, does Howard want to do Letterman? So now the new date they've given me is May, I forget. I was actually thinking of doing it.
Well, you did want to talk to Dave about the wedding.
Yeah, but then I don't care.
I know, you were all fired up that day.
Yeah, like if I could have gone on Letterman right then.
You would have been on fire on the show that evening.
Yeah, I'll tell you the date. And my agent and I started talking about it, and I couldn't decide, so we agreed to talk today about
You
whether
tabled it until today?
Yeah,
It's tabled.
and I'll just keep tabling it every day for the next year. Let's see. They want to do it. Let me check my book. Maybe May 5th.
Oh. What's May 5th?
And then Jimmy Kimmel's hosting the Larry King Show May 18th. They put in a request that I speak with Jimmy.
Is he doing it here, or would he do the satellite
Here.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool.
Jimmy's a hard worker, man. He
Or the
flies
week of May 18th. And I love Jimmy, but I don't want to do all those shows. And then... But maybe
Jimmy,
I should. I'd like to do something for Jimmy because I like him.
Yeah, I mean, you only did his show via satellite.
Right.
That's right.
Jimmy, Jimmy does. That's not going to be an audience, right? No, Larry King doesn't have an audience.
No,
so-
but they take live calls. If I did it live, I could do it on a Thursday night if he's going to be around on a Thursday night. But you know what? The other thing is too. I should be hosting Larry King's show when he's out. So
you should tell that to Jimmy when you're there. It'd be funny.
Yeah,
make him
really,
get up.
You
Leave.
could have them kick Jimmy off the show right now. They'd give it to you.
Well, yeah, that's one thing. First, you should show up. Just say, "Look, I want to switch chairs." And when you get there, go. Quite frankly, you're not big enough of a guest.
I said to my agent said to me, you should be hosting the Larry King. In fact, he says they've kind of asked you. I
I'm
said,
sure they have.
I said they have, and he goes yes, and I said I could be hosting the Larry King show, and they went yeah. He went yeah, and I went I don't want to do that.
I know. As soon as you get it, now you don't want to do it.
I just want to know if I could get it.
It's funny. You're at the point where you're creating an offer and then passing on.
Yes. I go.
That's a good move.
I go like, why do I want to do that?
It's so
Howard
funny.
was offered the Larry King show. Where did it come from? Howard.
It's
Right.
so funny the levels of show business and everything. Like when I get a call about a Letterman thing, I'm like, oh God, okay, that's their date. I have to make that work. I don't care if someone,
Yeah, well, you're
I don't care if
still
I'm
into it.
dying. I have to get there.
Yeah.
You
I know.
rearrange your entire schedule.
And
Everything.
believe me, I was the same way for many years. I flew in from Florida once I was on vacation to go do
Absolutely.
Letterman.
Yeah.
About Letterman, well, you
Yeah.
guys were more like peers, though. But it was national exposure, though.
You know who I want if I host the Larry King show? Billy Bob Thornton as my first guest.
Be great.
I want to
Call him up.
I want to watch him have a meltdown.
Tell him you'll only talk about his music because
Yeah.
you're a big music fan.
Billy Bob, hi, it's Howard Stern. I'm huge into your 3 albums.
What's the name of the group?
The biggest disappointment in my life is that the Boxers, or whatever your name is,
Box Cutters
the
or
Box
whatever.
Cutters. I understand you guys put out 5 albums, but only 3 were released, and I'm very upset about the
When
other 2.
can we expect some new music?
Can you imagine just 5 albums of shitty music, and and he's like, yeah, we've already put together 5 albums, but only 3 have been released.
In fact, make him the house band. You know how U2 played a week on Letterman?
Yeah.
Do Larry King for 5 nights. and
Yeah, I'm
have
pretty
Billy
sure.
Bob
I'm
do
pretty
the-
sure
do the show.
I could write songs just as good as Billy Bob Thornton. I'm a songwriting contest. Give me a generic country bed, and I'm pretty sure I could do the same thing.
This is a real, if you're going to remake something, you do something with it.
It's just horrible. You got anything like a generic country bed?
I don't know if I have anything like that. I'll look around.
Because I could write a song in about 3 seconds in that, as good as that. I'm pretty sure.
I hate to interrupt, but energetic Artie is already sleeping.
I'm not asleep.
Here's a song I wrote called Baba Booey Twittered, and I felt like a twat.
Will that get airtime on the regular
Baba
station?
Booey twittered, and I feel like a twat.
Hold on.
That's more interesting than the other song already.
Or
Just
here's a
start
song
making
about
shit
my
up.
life in radio. We did a radio show. It started out in Westchester. My name is Howard, and I did the show myself. And then one day I went right down to that old Hartford, and I met a buddy. His name was Freddie Fred. Yeah, hi, Fred. And then Fred and I really clicked. It wasn't the Vel's fun. We got reamed out by program directors. So it was on the road again. I met the love of my life, Robin, honey. And then we put the show together in D.C. Ah, yeah, I love that woman. Robin, me, and Fred, we're brothers.
And sisters.
I said, Robin, me, and Fred, we're all the same. Well, we were sick and tired of radio being lame. And we love to get on the air each and every day. Take it, Fred.
Wish we had a harmonica right now.
Oh, well, yeah.
I wrote this song in 3 seconds. Yeah. All off the cuff. Just as good as Billy Bob. Artie came on to the show after Jackie went ahead and quit. And that was a mistake for him, but not for us.
Oh, thank you, man.
Why, that old Artie is funny, and we'll love to have him on the show. And our group keeps growing bigger and stronger. Yeah. Come on, yeah, we're going on the road with our little radio show. And I love to be here each and every day. The whole gang, we get together, and we love to broadcast each day. And we hope you join us on the road someday. There you go. All right. It wasn't that much worse.
Nice.
No, because I was going to say, his
better.
songs basically sound like news accounts of what happened to him on a given day.
That's it.
From the other room, Orson Welles heard a gong. And then we hired Benji Brown.
Thank you, Fred.
You got it.
All right, Gary, you're on the air in New York City.
Oh, that was hilarious, Howard.
Way better than his song.
That's so hard, man.
I wish I knew what I just did.
Well, now you should go on a talk show and say,
ignore
I
the host.
only want to talk about my music. Don't refer to any other career.
You wouldn't say that about Tom Petty, would you?
You know what was
Talk
great
about
about that song?
Monster Magazine.
It was great that you referenced Jackie without explaining who he was.
Just goes right to you.
Well, that's-
Jackie quit, and we go to Artie.
Right. Blew right by Jackie.
I think you should try the whole album, Howard.
I'm working on it. In fact, Fred and I have recorded 5 albums.
Just haven't gotten them out yet.
You just haven't heard them.
We got a backlog of music.
I've got a couple of new songs I'm working on, actually, for the album. That one will be on there. That's the single. I got a song called Gary the Retard Calls In at least 3 times a week.
Wow.
And some other things, Robin.
Yeah, you'll sing about Jeff the Drunk. And
All that. All right, thank you. Turns out we're going to be twittering. As it turns out, Tim wants us to Twitter. I don't even know how many people Twitter, but I think it's a lot. Might be cool. I'm going to let Gary Twitter it first. I might Twitter over vacation. Sounds kind of pussyish to call something Twitter, but I'll try it. So, like, while you're listening to the show, you can, like, Gary's going to go, what's going on in the green room, or he's going to talk about what's going on the air, in case you're away from the radio. Why are we doing this again? We're having synergy?
With who?
With who? Okay.
Isn't this
It's
synergy
cool.
already? We're talking and they're listening.
Tim, I can Twitter from my cell phone, so maybe when I'm not here on the weekend, I'll Twitter up.
Yeah,
if
you
we
can
have a place.
download an app to your phone, and then you can just send out tweets.
Tweets?
Tweets, yes.
God,
Tweet.
could that be any gayer?
Yeah. So
Why are we doing this again?
just to let people know what's on the channel, so they know what's coming up and what's going on behind the scenes and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So, all right.
Tim's very into
Tweeting.
what is it? Expanding the brand.
Yeah.
He gave me a whole lecture yesterday about expanding the brand and twittering
Did he really?
and tweeting. so I'm gonna. I gave the okay on it, and so I think there's something called Stern Show on Twitter,
Yeah.
and then if you sign up for that,
That's great.
and we'll start doing it at some
so
point.
we'll Twitter?
Gary, why don't you send one out?
Like right now, I could send something? Okay. Or Gary. It's only Gary.
I don't know. I think I can. I don't.
Like,
I
could
don't.
we all have it up and...
I guess.
Be distracting on the air, maybe.
No, don't do it during the show.
Right.
Let's keep the show the main event.
But as soon as we go to commercial.
Well, Gary's going to do that. Like if something's going on in the green room, he'll Twitter it to the audience.
Right.
And what is it called, Gary? Stern Show?
Twitter.com/Stern Show.
John Hines twittering right now, I think. He's doing something. John Hines working 2 cell phones at the same time.
No, you know what he's doing? John's now got Robin's BlackBerry.
Why are you low level?
I have no idea, Howard.
You were better 2 seconds ago.
I'm right here.
All right.
John's got Robin's BlackBerry, so now he's getting it so that she's on all of in our group of people to message. And I think, are you going to upgrade her software as well, John? No, she's good.
I've got my software is
Robin
good.
and I are fine, Howard. It's you with the shitty software.
I'm the guy sitting in for free, a free commercial for BlackBerry, and I got the shitty software.
Right. How did
Fuck
that
them.
happen?
I'm going to Apple. I'm going to the
You're gonna
pre.
abandon it all now.
Fucking assholes.
Fuck
Giving me
you.
old software. God,
Fuck
that
you.
pisses me off. I want a brand new phone.
I want a perfect
In
body.
fact, when she's not looking, give me Robin's phone.
Just switch it all out.
Switch it up. She doesn't know the difference anyway.
Our first Twitter has officially been sent.
What did you say?
The Howard Stern Show is now officially on Twitter.
Way to be creative. That's going to go down in history.
We're just getting started.
That's
Gary.
like Edison.
Gary's first Twitter. Yeah, that guy Edison was a real asshole. He invents the phone and he goes, "What is this? For, what is
Mary
this?
had a little lamb, I think, right?
What did he say?"
No, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, wasn't it?
No.
You guys are mixing metaphors.
He goes, "Watson."
No, Mary had a
Not-
little lamb.
you said Edison.
Oh, who's the guy?
It's Edison, right?
Graham
No,
Bell.
Graham Bell.
Alexander
Yeah,
Oh, did he? I'm
what,
sorry.
Graham
what
Bell.
did Graham Bell say?
Watson, I need you.
Watson, come here. I need you.
Okay, but someone said Mary had a little lamb.
Edison did. That was his first.
That was
Yeah,
Edison. That's
for
what
his,
I
for
said.
his little
Right.
phonograph.
All right, everybody calm down.
Get aggravated.
It's like a game show in here.
Now, I'm just looking at this Twitter thing, and just, Tim, if we're so into it, why is the logo cut off on it? I mean, if we're gonna put our logo up on there, shouldn't you see the whole fucking thing?
It's like half a fist.
The Howard Stern Show is officially on Twitter.
It's a club fist.
Yeah, it's like our logo's not even fully on there. Already it's lame. You know what I mean? Did you see the logo on there?
No, I haven't seen it on your application.
Look, not my application.
It's
the
on
web.
the web.
We'll fix it.
They're created.
We're
by
going to
man,
wait
we
until
can
next
solve them
week,
by
but
man.
Oh, I see.
so we'll
Okay.
adjust it.
I think it's funny that our Twitter already sucks. It's like the logo's off.
Ready to go until next week.
Gary wrote a lame Twitter.
Well, wait a minute. Do you have to have a username and all that stuff?
I don't know.
You have to, Robin. You have to sign up to get his Twitters, his tweets.
All
Whatever
right.
fucking gay thing it is.
Well, you're the one tweeting. He's calling it gay, but you're tweeting.
I was told to tweet. What do you want? I was told to send a message. I'm not buying into.
Do a second message.
I'm not buying into tweeting and twatting. We already did do a second
Twatting?
message.
You're going to twat?
I'm not-
Plotting is awful.
Here's your second message. Howard's already yelling at me about tweeting.
No, the second message already went out. Howard hates that the logo's cut off.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But if you click on the logo, it goes to regular size.
Oh, great.
But we'll
Because
we'll
everyone
get
knows
it sized.
that. Yeah, go ahead. Go work on that. Give you something to do. Instead of animating. Enough with the animas. Get to work. Oh, Jeff Jarvis. Hey, Jeff. How you doing, man?
Hey there, Howard. So welcome to Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a pathetic loser geek like the rest of us now.
I guess so. Well, I actually haven't Twittered, or I'm not a member, but
Oh, do it. Go ahead. Lose your virginity. Do it.
do you do
Go
it?
ahead. Oh, yeah, I do it. I'm a pathetic loser geek.
Wow, Jeff
If
Jarvis.
you go to search.twitter.com right now and search for Howard Stern, one word, you'll see it's already exploding about it.
Yeah, but it's Stern. What is it, Gary, again?
Stern Show?
Stern Show.
Stern Show.
Just do it!
Go to search.twitter.com and then search on Stern Show.
Tim seems to feel like there's millions of people on there already. Are there?
Well, it's
There are,
really funny.
And what happens is it spreads around because, reporters are reading it, other people are reading it, and they see what's going on. The Times had a story yesterday on page 1 about a revolt started on Twitter in Moldova or somewhere.
Yeah, I saw that. They actually saw a bunch of people organized a big revolt in some country, and they did it all through Twitter.
Wow. Hey, this thing's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's really kind of like getting the wire into the synapse of the big brain, and you see what people are talking about right now. And
See,
that's what it's more current than Google in that sense.
According to this, there's already 664 people following us on Twitter.
664?
Yeah.
I already got Twitter friends. I just signed in.
Yeah.
You want to hear?
There's people on there I haven't talked to in a long time.
Robin, you have to get your own Twitter handle, and you too, Artie.
Well, what are you saying? Do I get a Twitter handle that says Howard Stern? Won't people just drive me insane?
Well, unless somebody's already taken it, make sure Bubba Beaver goes and gets your handle right now.
Wouldn't I want to be anonymous?
Bubba Beaver.
No, you'd be so cool. People talk. There's all kinds of celebrities on there. People would be so jazzed knowing they're talking to you.
But how do they know it's really the celebrity and not some guy?
Bubba Beaver is going to go get you a name, and then everybody's going to know what it is.
Jeff, it's Gary.
No, it's Baba Beaver.
I love that.
I'm sorry, Gary, but
Baba Beaver.
You want to hear, Howard? You want to hear a great Twitter story? Jason gave me this a couple of weeks ago. I guess in the Virginia State Legislature, a bunch of the guys were twittering, and they were having a vote, and the Republicans had gotten a Democrat to come over to their side. They were going to, shift the vote and win. So one of the Republicans twittered that we got a Democrat, and one of the Democrats saw the Twitter and stopped it before it happened.
Wow.
It's almost like you're listening to private conversations.
Right.
Well, that's happening in sports, too. Guys are getting into trouble for twittering while the game's going on.
Well, how are you twittering now, Rob? I mean, like, how are you signed up already? I don't understand.
I just went in and I found the front page and I just signed in.
What's
your name, Robin?
RQUI is what I put in.
RQUI?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're gonna have fans now.
But Gary's the only one who can Twitter on our page, right? I'm just trying to understand this.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Sal, how are you involved?
Your name's already taken. I checked it. Somebody's got everybody's name.
Right.
And they can make, excuse me, they can make comments as well about us also.
What do you mean everybody's name? Where does it stop?
Like twitter.com/Artie Lang, it's taken.
Fred, Robin.
Right. Like I type my name in, and what I'm doing is being an idiot, whoever did it. And your name's taken already as well. So it's hard to prove who the real person is.
Right. But our page is official, so therefore only we can put out official Twitters.
That's right.
On that page, yeah.
Right. As long as our page is official, so we can log in and do our own twitting, whatever they call it.
Twatting.
Yeah.
Look who I found. Denise Oliver's on here.
Wow. Yeah, but how do you know it's her? Everyone's trying to steal the name.
There.
Everyone's trying to steal the name Denise Oliver. Denise Oliver is the girl the woman who put Robin and I together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Right. I was mistaken her with Al Oliver.
She's a lovely lady. What's she doing?
Panache.
What's she doing
well,
now?
I don't know. I guess I could select all of these people and then start following them.
I think Peggy Panache is on everything because when I was on Facebook for a day,
she found you, right?
She found me, and then now I guess she can't. She's not able to find me anymore.
Was this lady back from the NBC days?
No, this is in Washington. We were put together. Did you see the movie?
Yeah, of course. I don't remember that specifically.
Well, you should know everything about me. I'm your boss.
Whatever happened to William B. Williams?
Willie B. Williams. Willie B. I'm sure he's dead.
Yeah, probably. He was still back
Is he
then.
dead, Lisa?
He had lung cancer.
What?
I believe he had lung cancer.
Willie B. Williams with you. That was the extent of his thing. It was that his name was Willie B. Williams.
Right. You think that was a fake name?
Maybe.
Yeah.
William.
Yeah, they looked at that baby and they said, "Our name is Williams. Let's call him William."
So Jeff, we're. This was Tim's thing. He feels we should have a presence.
He's right. The other thing you should do, now that you have your second-class phone and you didn't get an iPhone, you sound, by the way, like your father. I use Lotus Notes. I can't change off Lotus Notes.
I can't. My guy's Jeff Schick.
You're like him with his VCR, yeah.
No, Jeff Schick wants us using Lotus Notes because it's super secure.
Your own man. But anyway, now that you have your BlackBerry, take pictures, and you can send them into Twitter, and everybody will see the pictures as soon as you send them in. So here's where I am right now. Here's a picture of the dog shitting.
But why do I want to do that? Because I do that for 5 hours on the show. You mean now I'm going to go home and start Twittering and taking pictures of the dog and putting it up there?
Oh, you'll thrill the world.
All right, I'll put a video up there. All right, I'm going to put a video of me and my dog. Can I put video on there?
You can link to the video. Yeah, that's what you do. You're basically telling people, here's a link. Go to it.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. During the commercial, I'll have John Hine put me on Twitter through my BlackBerry.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
And
you
then
can Twitter on the BlackBerry?
That's what someone just said. And then
send your first photo from.
I'm going to send video of me and my dog.
TwitPic, it's called. Through the studio, the world will be beside itself. So happy.
Can I send video? Because I shot a video the other day.
You can link the video. Yeah, you're basically just linking to it.
All right. I'll go do it. All right, Jeff. Thanks.
So Gary, you've been appointed as head twatter of the Stern Show.
Yes.
What does that entail?
That's what we're trying to figure out. We're going to send out these tweets, and mostly it's going to be about, like, the guest has arrived, the guest is here, maybe a couple of things that are going on behind the scenes, but I decided I'd rather start slow and increase it than start right off the bat sending a bunch of dumb shit that doesn't work for the show. So, we didn't have a discussion about it till 7 o'clock this morning. So it's not like we spent a week talking about it. We did a little bit today. We'll go on vacation. We'll come back and we'll see how it goes.
So it's just like a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
Now, do you foresee like any problems, like maybe you posting something that Howard frowns upon?
Oh, absolutely. This will end with me getting yelled at about something that went up and Howard saying no more twatting.
Now, are you going to be the only person doing this, or are you going to pass the reins on to Will or Jason?
Jason's physically doing it, but everything's going through me. I think that one person has to edit, or else I think that, like, saying, as a for instance, like Sal could put up whatever he wants is maybe the most dangerous thing in the history of the world. So it's all got to go through me, and then I'll sort of edit and decide.
So we need a filter.
You got to have a filter. Sal, I can't let Sal no governally.
Whitney Cummings chick, real cute.
Yeah?
Yeah, cute comic. New friend of the show, huh?
No.
She's been here before?
Been here before.
How long ago?
A couple
Here?
months ago. Yeah, she was.
Right, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, she's hot.
She's hot, man.
Whitney's hot.
And she's funny.
Yeah. Nothing like Whitney being hot and funny.
Oh, goodness.
Whitney, good morning.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Really good. Thanks.
Excited to be back?
Yeah, I am, actually. Are you guys excited to have me back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, let's do this.
So what are you going to be talking about today?
I don't know. Him?
Who's that?
Hey, how are you? What's the word? Good to see you. What's the word?
look good?
Thank you. I do what I can. That's you. Look at this one. Ramones shirt. It's fucking classic. Fucking awesome. What am I going to be talking today? Probably, I was just hearing what they were doing, so probably eating out assholes. And if not, I'll just bring that up because, that's my thing.
You know who's funny? Whitney Cummings.
She is very funny. I'm sorry. We forgot. Yeah.
Hot and funny.
And hot, yeah. She was one of the contestants in our World's Funniest, Hottest Chick.
Yeah.
And she is funny.
And she's hot.
Now they say a lot of girls aren't funny. This chick's funny.
She's funny.
Well, here she is, the girl of the hour, Whitney Cummings. Hi, baby. Looking good, too.
Thank you.
Nice dress.
Thank you so much.
Sweet.
You know why I like your comedy? Because, in a way, it really does sound like a bunch of guys sitting around talking, because I say this about this Facebook all the time. I mean, it's some of the guys on my staff are absolutely behaving like women.
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about what you're doing. Ganji's like, I'm so happy I'm getting ready to go to a baseball. Mike Ganji can't wait for his next vacation. He's so tired.
For me, I feel like if you wouldn't say it in a phone conversation,
shouldn't be said on the
don't
thing.
write it out.
Yeah. And you're right about reality. I mean, a real Facebook. You know what? I am going to start Facebooking, and I am going to start.
Do the real stuff.
I'm going to say, Howard is sitting here thinking about masturbating.
Yeah, no, I like that. The honest, sort of subconscious.
Yeah, that'll do.
Updates. Howard is so rich.
Right.
That's an update.
Everyone else has to be more miserable than me. Howard can't hard. It's like Howard can't get hard. It's like pulling on a piece of taffy tonight. It's unbelievable. Again, I tried to masturbate last night.
Again.
And nothing happened for me.
See, now that's a great Twitter or a Facebook entry.
Right.
That's
Howard
my question.
I'm listening.
Had failed at masturbating again tonight.
What's the difference between Facebook and Twitter?
It's two different things.
Just two totally different things.
Right.
Facebook, you can upload photos that no one wants to see and videos that no one wants to see.
Right.
And then, Twitter is just, instant ramblings.
Howard is counting his money and rubbing his cock. And you're right about the salad thing. My real guy friends, like my friend Pat says to me, "Oh, you're gonna order a salad? Why don't you put a dress on and strappy heels?"
It's the gayest dressing on the side. Guys in LA are really body conscious, so you
Right.
just get the gayest shit.
Is that where you live?
I live in LA, but I'm on the road a lot. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this sitcom came up. You're now going to be on a sitcom. Is that true?
That's jumping the gun. We shot a pilot, so we'll see if you sound like my mom. That's what my mom does. My mom's like, "Oh, you just shot a pilot. When does it air?"
Right. like it's automatic.
Yeah, exactly. Just one.
Well, with it's produced by Ben Stiller.
Yeah, it is.
So he's a big deal.
Huge deal.
And if he's behind it, and you co-star with John Goodman,
The amazing John Goodman.
I mean,
amazing.
I have to figure you got a good shot of getting on the lineup.
I mean, I don't know who would blow to get this singing. If this doesn't go, I don't know what will.
Well, what network are we talking
Fox.
about? Fox.
Yeah,
okay.
so they've got House, they've got American Idol.
Do you want stardom so badly you would blow a guy for stardom?
I just want validation so badly I'd blow a random stranger.
How do you think she got on this show?
Yeah, exactly, Artie.
Will's got a big fat smile on his face.
And by the way, let me speak about your beauty for a second.
Oh.
Your lips are very full.
Thank you.
You don't have collagen or any of that in your lips.
I don't. You know, I get accused of that a lot. But if I was going to get surgery, is that really where you think I would?
Oh, you do your what?
Start with your lips.
No, it's not the first.
Are you not satisfied with the size of your boobs?
No. You know, I think they're great. They're small and great. And
what cup size are you?
A.
Oh.
As in the best.
A powerful and proud A.
Coming from the triple D. Okay.
Triple D.
G.
She's a triple G.
I just upgraded to it.
My God, was an upgrade.
Yeah.
But I actually, it's for me, I've never not gotten anything I wanted career-wise because I didn't have big enough boobs. That's not my trajectory.
Right.
I'm more of a quirky, goofy.
No, but when you have A cups, but I imagine they're nice, like they're perky.
Yeah. Well,
I like that.
Yeah, but you can't really have saggy A's.
No, but I like an A like with a nice nipple and it's fun.
Cute,
It's cute.
It does have a nipple.
If you're a pedophile, I'm the one for you.
And you got a great body.
Thank
you
you.
do take care of yourself.
I do what I can.
Yeah, I tell
Thank you so
If you had
much.
C cups, you wouldn't be a comedian. I'm telling
exactly. You know, it's funny because one time I have a lot of jokes about how I don't have boobs and how I'm flat. And one time I went on this new birth control and they grew a little bit. And I got on stage and I was doing my jokes and they were just bombing.
Right. Suddenly you're not so funny.
Suddenly, yeah. And I was like, you know what? Usually getting bigger boobs makes, an actress or performer more successful. For me, it just made me lose a half an hour of material.
But you see yourself as a very attractive woman, I think. I mean, you're in the upper echelon, aren't you?
That's so nice.
You're in the top third.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Stern girls, but maybe of comedians.
No, I'm being.
You got to see some of the
serious.
scarred broads we have in here.
Thank you.
No, I mean, I don't know. You have trouble getting guys?
You know what? I
can't imagine.
Being a comedian is not the most attractive profession for men. It's really kind of.
Because, let me understand why.
Sure.
Because guys see you as a smart, capable woman, maybe a bit of a wise ass. We don't want to be laughed at. We don't want you evaluating the size of our penises, and using it in your act. And like when Jimmy and Sarah were going out, Jimmy Kimmel and Sarah Silverman, I used to say to Jimmy, geez, it's tough because Sarah's like coming up with a routine while she's banging you.
Right.
I mean, I would be nervous.
But she is, from what I know, a very fragile, sweet, lovely person. I, on the other hand, am dead inside.
Right.
And so it's a little different. No, I mean, I just think I'm a little more.
Do you ever get emotional? Do you ever act girly at all?
I will spontaneously cry. For no reason,
really?
Just like Maroon 5 song comes on.
But if I was dating you, would you be the kind of girl that
Let's talk more about that.
Could you be emotional? I mean, would you be like, "Oh, honey, I need you. I need you."
I would financially need you. So yes.
Beside financially, I mean, beside the money, do you? Well, I guess you wouldn't go out with me for any other reason.
Jimmy, stop it!
Yeah, I get it.
You know what? I actually am when I'm in a relationship very
loving,
submissive, and want somebody to be able to take care of me. So it does take a big kind of personality to be bigger than me.
Weird in a way having sex with you because you're analyzing the sex all the time, and Jesus, I'm on all fours and a guy's behind me.
I do think of jokes during sex, if that's your
right. I can imagine. Can you be passionate though? Can you let yourself go?
Sure, absolutely.
You can.
Take some Ambien and go.
Yeah, but you would.
Don't you have the same situation, Howard? You're always thinking.
You always probably think about
material.
things.
I am, but I don't let on. And also, I'm a guy.
Yeah, because you might do something with Beth, and the next day you talk about it. She knows obviously you were.
That's right.
Taking notes.
So it's a weird thing, right? But I mean, would you go out of your way to put on? Would you put on an outfit for a guy and dress up like I don't know, schoolgirl, something like this?
You know what? I can't. It's hard for me to be serious without making jokes. Like I'd have to make jokes about it.
Right.
And if I'm dressed up as a schoolgirl, I'm just like calling him a pedophile the whole time, and being like, "You're such a sick fuck." Like, why don't you just go find an Asian girl? And Chris Hansen's about to jump in the door or whatever.
And you would see the joke in like licking a guy's balls, and I mean, you can't really get into it.
Yeah. Well,
have you ever found yourself down there starting to laugh?
Yes, because I just don't understand why all balls look like they're 100 years old.
Mine look like saggy sponges.
Grotesque.
I get down there and I'm like, why do guys love their balls so much? They look like stalactites.
No, they're embarrassing.
They're embarrassing.
I don't love anything about
L.A.,
it?
like I said, they shave them, so it's almost worse because you see the up close, like veiny, factor.
Covering him in hair is better.
I can't. It's just the worst of both.
And will you shave for a guy fully?
You know what? I got into that.
Good.
Because I saw watching porn's like the worst thing you can do for your self-esteem because you realize all the shit you're not doing right, you know? So I saw all women are just bald now.
Yeah, completely.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But you like it, but it's a lot of maintenance, but shaving it, I always get razor burn, and it looks like
You said it looks like herpes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that
bumps.
exactly happened to me after. I assumed maybe it only happened to men, and then it happened to me, and I was like, that's a game killer.
So you're not shaving it anymore.
I'm doing what I can.
Right.
There's different going with the grains, and I gotta get a system.
Yeah.
It's like playing Tetris.
Do you think girly stuff is stupid? Do you think like finding really hot little outfits to wear and looking your best
Look
is
at how she's
silly?
dressed. She
No,
loves
you're
to
cute today.
shop.
But I normally dress like Ellen. Just
Like Ellen DeGeneres.
to be clear, I normally dress. I try to class it up for you
Really?
guys, but I don't judge women. I mean, I feel like I get a lot of women that come to my shows. I talk about a lot of female stuff, and I love them, and I think
Right.
it's great, and whatever makes you happy. And
Now, you recently, you're a great roaster. You love to do the roast.
Yes.
And you worked with Robin.
yeah, it was so cool on the Joan Rivers roast, and I went especially hard on Robin.
You did.
I think.
What did you say about Robin?
I went especially hard on Robin because I knew that you more than anyone could take it.
Sure.
Because I've been a writer.
Oh, that's roast bullshit.
And
She comes up to me before. She
What did you say?
Robin, I just want you to know I love you.
And I was so excited to have a black person
And I
to
was
talk
like,
about.
fuck you, bitch.
Well, is that true?
did say that.
You knew that Robin can take a joke.
You know what? Because I had been a writer on the roast the last couple of years, Flavor Flav and Saget, and people get really emotional about it. Like Carrot Top cried.
What do you mean he
And
cried?
he cried at the Flavor Flav roast.
Go ahead. What
he
happened?
started getting really well. Look, his face is just. His face.
What is going on
I don't
there?
know I guess he's sequestered in Vegas because as a comedian, you get your balls busted all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Right.
roast is just an extended televised version of what we go through every
Sure.
night. But Carrot Top is so far away from he never gets made fun of. So I think once he got on the dais and was getting hit so hard,
Wow.
He started to cry.
he started to cry and he got emotional. And he wanted to leave, and it was like, what are you doing?
my
So
God.
Oh, my goodness.
the last thing I want to do is hurt anyone's feelings, and I know that you have a thick skin from.
So were you
working it.
shocked when you saw that Carrot Top was crying? He's a fellow comedian.
I was
He should be.
shocked that I could understand the emotion coming from him at all, given his face.
Now, what if you thought Robin couldn't take it? Would you have held back a little bit on Robin?
You know what? I went up very late. I went up after Robin. I went up like 8th. The show had gone on for 2 hours at this point. I had seen the way she was receiving the other jabs, and I was like, I know she's
So you will
game.
be sensitive sometime if you see you're hurting someone's feelings.
There were a
too
couple
much.
Oh, so
jokes.
if I hadn't laughed so much, you would have.
Yeah, probably. I would have been like, oh, maybe because
I got to tell you something. Robin will never confess this, so I'll confess it for her.
She was crying inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
She takes things hard. She does. Was there any Robin
Is that
joke?
true?
Yeah.
But they weren't anything like a lot of people.
What
talked
did you
about,
say?
I
Do you
said
remember?
Robin has, and I guess I don't even know. I just associate with you with fucking white guys,
Right,
So
for some reason.
I went on that for a while,
Right.
and I said,
I remember the line about the what was it? The first 5 minutes of a movie in my pussy.
her
right?
vagina is like the first 5 minutes of a movie. It's never been seen by a black guy.
Yeah. And I remember commenting on that because Robin actually dates a lot of black guys.
Right, yeah. No,
Yeah.
but you dated. I guess it's Florentine. Maybe
That's
it's because
it, yeah,
Florentine,
that's it.
and I just assumed,
Do you remember writing about Robin, and was there any joke you held back on?
Yeah.
You
what
know
he
what?
did-
Yeah,
what he
there-
did
there
crop.
weren't. I brought actually a couple of the jokes that didn't make it because either for time or because they were too dirty.
Good.
'Cause
I
a
love
couple-
that. I love that.
Do you? I brought
Yeah.
a couple other ones,
Okay.
but I did have a molestation joke that I wasn't sure about.
Funny subject matter.
And then I said it, and then I did say it, but they ended up cutting it.
What was the joke?
It was
so much molestation
It was
stuff.
there was so much molestation stuff. It was like Robin Quivers did admit to being molested by her father. Robin's been fucked by more family members than Dane Cook. And then Tom Arnold was molested too, so you had to choose where to go. And I had one too that involves you actually. About Tom Arnold admitted to being molested as a kid. Tom's been held down by more old white men than Robin's ancestors.
How do you write these jokes? Do you sit in a room and think about Robin Robin and concentrate on Robin until something hits you?
You know what? It's weird. It's like it's a very sick, odd skill. Artie, I guess you have done a lot of the roasts. I don't know how it works for you, but I had written on them a couple years before. It's kind of like a muscle,
right.
A sick, twisted, dark muscle.
What do? You come up with a dark thought.
They just kind of come, like you just think of it. I think for the most part, whenever people ask me how to write, I just write down every word that I associate with the person, and you try to link the words, and then some sort of sickness comes in to make it a joke.
So the fact of the matter is, it's a real talent, a real art, a real skill, don't you think?
I think it's definitely a muscle. I think the more you do it, the better you get.
I disagree. I think you've got to be funny. You've got to have that.
You of course have to be funny.
Yeah.
That's a given.
And it's weird.
But I think it implies that anyone could sit down and if they wrote enough garbage on a piece of paper, eventually you'll come up with something funny. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it's, having written on them, the bar, I think, was a lot higher for what I thought was, funny. And, it's like Kathy Griffin, for example, she doesn't do Catskillsy jokes. She just kind of says funnier things. We have a very different style. But also, I went up very late again, and the concern is that all your premises are going to get hit. I mean, by the time I got up there 2 hours in, everyone's talked about plastic surgery, blah, 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 so it's always going somewhere no one will go.
Have any women comics ever taken you under their wing at all? Kathy Griffin, Sarah Silverman, Lisa Lampanelli, somebody. Are the women friendly, or are they just all very competitive?
I think they're friendly for the most part. It's like I don't get to. There aren't a lot of us, so.
Are they pulling for you?
I think so. I hope so.
No.
No,
Artie. How would you know? They're letting you in on it.
No. I know it out there. It's just disgusting. No one's rooting for you, except you and your family.
No, they're not rooting for me at all.
Not even that.
I wouldn't go that far. But Joan said something to me really amazing after the roast. She pulled me aside and she said, I feel like this roast for you is like what my first Johnny Carson was for me. And
because you killed. You really
and you
did.
probably, when she said it to you, you probably said, I don't know what this woman's saying. Her face is so pulled back.
She just, it's just like subtitles.
No, I love Joan too, and she's very gracious that way. But
that was big.
Were you
for me.
disturbed by her plastic surgery? I mean,
you know what? I don't. To each his own. It definitely is. Well, it's interesting because you remember the key to roasts working, I think, is the roastie laughing and really enjoying it. In the first hour, no one was really sure if she was laughing, if she was when Geraldo was up, and
and he's good.
I mean, great, but everyone would watch the joke and then look to her to see if she was laughing to make sure it was okay. But then during a tape change, she was like, "This is funny. I'm laughing.
These are jokes.
Yes, so she's subtitled.
On something. I thought at my wedding, I had Joan Rivers at my wedding. And I thought she was miserable. I thought she was having a horrible time.
I did too. I was sitting next to her.
Right. And I walked up to her and I said, Joan, you're not having a good time? She goes, I'm having a wonderful time.
This is fabulous.
Do you think because of all of her surgery, are you implying that you just cannot read her face?
She had to subtitle it at a certain point.
You're saying that there are subtitles running under her dress.
I'm laughing. This is funny. So finally, at least we got to...
Well, she really did. She said she could address the audience. She was like, look, guys, this is funny stuff.
So you did very well at this roast of Joan Rivers.
Some of my even favorites
you could call
didn't
it
make
the roast of Robin.
Do you have more?
I know. I went after Robin.
Do you have more favorites, or did you get to
I had a couple other
I'd
favorites.
Love to hear.
Because, Kathy Griffin was hosting, and Kathy Griffin is a very successful comedian. She has a big gay following. If I were a gay man, I'd follow her, too, because her face looks exactly like a man's asshole.
Now, they wouldn't put that in?
That one didn't get that.
I love that. You said it, but it didn't make it.
It didn't make it. Yeah, well, they cut for time and and she probably had a say.
I love that line.
I'm a big fan of Kathy's. Kathy, I watched your New Year's Eve show with Anderson Cooper. You two were like Faggot and Costello.
Which one's Costello?
They cut that out. Huh?
They cut that one.
Gee, what a shame.
And then, speaking of Joan's face, Joan, if your pussy's as tight as your face, I'll fuck you. And Mario Cantone, you remember Mario going up, and he did these impressions of like Judy Garland and all these
other
like
people you don't know.
And it went on for hours. I mean,
was he not doing well?
Yeah, I thought he was doing fine, but
and then he went a little too long.
He went a little too long, and he's doing these like impressions, and it was just so silly. So I just said, Mario, if you suck that hard all the time, you'd pull a man straight through a glory hole. And then I'd
That's awkward.
And then I have one more. Mario, you will never get your own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I hear they're saving a square for you on the AIDS quilt.
They didn't put that in?
Well, you know, Geraldo had a really good AIDS quilt joke. So
who else was on there? Tom Arnold was on there?
Tom Arnold. You know what? It's interesting because, last minute things always change. So
there were some people who were supposed to be there that didn't
back
show.
out. Yeah, Artie's a good example of someone who's done that 9 years in a row.
Yeah.
This year it was just because, I was tired.
Well, you know what? It's funny because the year that the Saget roast, Artie was supposed to be there.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And the Sunday of you pulled out for something.
I
and
had
so
some issues that day.
yeah, and so we had written all these jokes for Artie based on Artie. You can imagine what they were. And then Artie pulls out, and so we basically just try to find someone who could fit those jokes. We're calling Louis Anderson, Ralphie May, Patrice O'Neill,
Any fat heroin addict.
any fat heroin. And then we got
those guys don't do heroin. That's the problem.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but we just thought even maybe the fat jokes.
Yeah, you
even though
keep the
you've got so skinny, Artie. So,
Well, I'm on coke now.
and then it ended up being Jeff Garland was the only person who could do it. So Jeff gets all these jokes that are
About being a fat heroin
you
addict.
fat drug addict.
And
He's
Jeff
like,
is like straight, like the most straight laced. I don't think he drinks.
well, it's funny because Cloris Leachman said something that was like, "Oh, John Stamos, I'm going to fuck you over on that beanbag chair." Oh, never mind, that's Jeff Garland, and he's like, "What?" So we just didn't have time to change it. But yeah, Lily Tomlin was supposed to be on,
and Suzanne Summers.
Why did they all back out?
Well, Lily.
Heroin.
No, really. Why did they all
Lily,
back out?
I think that Lily didn't want her gayness to be. I didn't realize she was gay.
Right.
And I sure enough would have gone after it. So I didn't think she wanted her first time coming out of the closet, televised to be your pussy, you're gay. To be your gay,
pussy,
right.
right.
Pussy.
And she couldn't go on a roast and tell people not to say that.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. And then Suzanne Summer was supposed to be on, and then she backed out. That would have been because every roast needs a good train wreck.
Were you upset that Joan set up parameters around her daughter that no one could make fun of Melissa?
I don't think that not at all. I probably wouldn't have gone after her anyway. I don't see that much interesting about her. I think she's, I don't know what I would have said. I hadn't written any jokes about her, but that was a really serious one. She wasn't.
I had heard about this, but I don't even understand. You went to work as a stand-up in Dubai.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And despite the cliche that female comics aren't good-looking, you're a very attractive woman.
Thank
and
you.
you know it. And you have no
so
trouble
sweet.
getting guys. I can tell. Believe me. I fuck you very hard.
If she threw a rock in this room, she'd hit a guy who would fuck her.
Right. So you claim you went to Dubai, and I've said to Robin, I won't go to any of these places to visit.
Well, they won't let you
relax.
go to any of these places.
Good.
Yeah.
Dubai, when you go there, isn't that one of those countries where even though they're trying to sort of be liberal, as a woman, don't you have to cover up?
I had such a crazy experience there. First of all, if you haven't been, it looks like Narnia. It's literally gorgeous.
Right.
Everything's made of glass, sparkling. Well, I was like, I feel like this is what David Copperfield's basement looks like.
Yeah.
There are beautiful women, like Russian models, everywhere,
Right.
like dead eyes,
Right.
no feelings, like
Yeah.
you get just
Yeah.
zombies,
Just
you get
soulless
the
zombies, yeah.
soul is gorgeous, just
Right.
everywhere.
Sold their soul to the devil.
Literally just
Right.
walking around and beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Feels very safe. And I'm actually the first female comedian to go over there. And I think part of that's because they don't really not big into Jews.
Right.
And so I had no idea what to expect. I had security with me all the time, so I was wearing really conservative clothes and. My first performance was for this sheik, this guy Kamal Mahmood, and it was at his polo field. There's horses. It's like Oz. Yeah.
And they're worth fortune.
A
these guys.
fortune.
Right.
So rich.
Yeah.
And so I do the first show. I'm really nervous. I'm like, should I do really clean? It's already inherently very edgy to be on stage. And I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I just do my stuff, balls, sex. It goes great. I even went for it, because, Saudi Arabia is traditionally the most notoriously oppressive to women. And I said, are there any Saudi Arabians here tonight? And a bunch of guys went crazy. I was like, good. Then I'm going to start with my jokes about how I went to college. And how I
Really piss 'em off.
drive to the library to read and vote and have orgasms.
You uppity bitch.
Exactly. Went great. Go back to my hotel. Everything's fine.
Good.
And I'm like, we're totally wrong about this country. Then the next day, I get a call at 4:00. Camille Mahmood would like to have dinner with you tonight.
All right.
The sheik.
That's very impressive.
I'm like, okay. But I was like, I'm good. I'm twittering. I can't. I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. And I'm like, no, thanks. And they're like, no, it's in your best interest. I was like, oh no, I'm good. I haven't done anything in my best interest in like 20 years. Nothing. Why
Oh,
start?
shit.
And then I call the booking man, the tour manager, and she's like, no, please go. Like, please, just go to the dinner. And I was like, everyone's freaking out. I was like, fine, I'll get a free deal out of it. It'd be free dinner. I go downstairs. I get picked up by a green Bentley, which, like, how rich are you that you're a green?
Wow. Yeah, you get a green
You're
Bentley.
at green?
Yeah.
Like, that, you're really rich. And in my head, I was just like, oh, my God, getting raped in a green Bentley, that is embarrassing.
Right.
I'll get post-traumatic stress syndrome every time.
Who's going to believe you?
I see a Christmas tree. Yeah.
By the way, Kamil Muhammad has purchased you.
Yeah, no, literally. So I get to the dinner. I show up. First thing he says to me, why aren't you in a dress?
So what are you wearing?
I'm wearing, like, I know, because this is really abnormal. This is only his first turn.
Okay.
And I was wearing a clown shoe, Katie Lang, whatever she's wearing right now. Plaid shirt.
Ellen DeGeneres.
And literally. And he's like, and then he's like, and take your hair down.
Oh.
I know, like the dice,
Sheikh likes you.
The dice clay of the Middle East.
Right.
And so I get really nervous, and I was like, took it down, and then I was like, just nervously, and then I just started like talking, and I was like, so, and he goes, shh, and shushes me.
Right.
Instantly.
Well, they're not used to your type.
I keep trying to talk, and even something like, can I get a water? Shh, keeps shushing me. Not that I was saying anything interesting, but still, like, that's rude. And then the waitress comes over, and I'm literally sitting there quiet. The waitress takes our order. He orders for me.
Of course.
I try to order. Well, let me
She
order.
will have the octopus.
And then
She will have my cock.
But I have all these allergies, like,
Right.
so I need to order. So my whole thing was, oh my God, he's roofing the hummus.
Right.
And my whole thing, I wanted to be like, dude, let's just compromise. Roofie whatever I order, so I don't have diarrhea while you're raping me.
You haven't touched the hummus.
And then he starts giving me my schedule. He's like, first we go to Marbella, then we go to Cannes, then we go to the Maldives, then we go to Tunisia. Like, giving me my schedule.
Like, he's
Now you're
really,
married to him.
I'm his slut.
Yeah,
I'm his new slut.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy. And then he's like, you gotta give us your passport. We need a Xerox. Give us your sizes for your clothes. We'll send a plane for you.
Oh, my
And in
God.
my head, I'm like, dude, I'm at the Funny Bone that weekend. I can't. I gotta
get out of here.
I gotta do
I got
Rooster
commitments.
Yeah, literally. And then he's like, I'll pay you double what the clubs pay you.
Right.
I'm no Don Buchwald, but that's not a bad deal.
So double the Funny Bone money. You're talking
I know, in my
$200.
head, I'm like, that's not so bad. I don't have to do radio, local news, and it's not a bad deal.
Right.
And then we go to this nightclub, and there's security guards with us everywhere, so it's not like I can, and I'm with him.
You can't even get away.
You're in a Middle Eastern country, you can't
Do you
go.
think he was
where are you
kidnapping
running
you?
to?
I don't know.
Sounds it.
I was thinking about it because I was like, you know what? And when you're scared, the most ignorant shit goes through your head.
Right.
I'm like, he's in Al Qaeda.
Right.
If I don't fuck him, he'll take it out on America.
What's so ignorant about that?
I'm like, yeah, exactly. And so I'm like, if I don't fuck this guy, he's going to blow some shit up. I got to just take one for the team.
Wow.
Ignorant. So we go to this nightclub,
Right.
and he's making me drink these drinks. Like, by making me, I mean, he's standing there like, finish your drink.
Finish your drink.
I literally.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Finish.
And so I'm like, and the first thing you think when you know you're going down, see if you agree with me, Robin, you're richer than me, so you probably don't have this. But is the first thing I think is, what panties am I wearing? And I'm always like, oh, fuck, I'm not even wearing cute panties. Like, this isn't even, like, that's always what I think.
You were really afraid you were going to be raped and tortured.
I don't, here's the thing.
Yeah.
When you're that rich, there's a certain point where you're so rich it's not rape anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're just
I didn't know that, but right.
Like, you're just like amused.
Is that a law?
Don't you think? You're just like amused. Because I kind of was like, he's kind of earned it. Like, he's so rich that
He
it
doesn't care.
In my head, it didn't feel rapey. But then it was funny because all his other whores started coming, and it was like they were really nasty to me, and it was, and
Right.
the security guards wouldn't let me leave, and they would even follow me to the bathroom, and it was
Oh
just,
my God.
I was like,
So
it's
how
over.
do you get out of this?
It was pretty amazing. I went to the bathroom, and there was a security guard waiting at the bathroom for me, and once it got really packed, I just scooted out behind him and ran out the front door.
Wow.
But there's nowhere to go.
Right, you're in a
There's
desert.
nowhere to go. So literally, I was like, do I get on one of the polo horses and just run back?
What did you do?
The only thing I think, I got in some random cab. I hailed a cab, which I thought was a cab. I mean, the only thing more dangerous than just getting raped by the sheik is hailing a cab and getting sold into
You'd rather be raped by
sex
the sheik.
slavery. I'd
Right.
rather be
They knew you were with the sheik.
Choose your rape.
So would you ever go back to Dubai?
You know what? It's actually really. They're trying to build comedy clubs over there. They don't quite have culture yet. So when they do, but they also don't know how much we're supposed to get paid. So they're paying
So
good
funny.
money.
Kathy Griffin was telling me she went to Dubai and everyone was a perfect gentleman.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
So I would go. I also went to Lebanon, which that was ostensibly dangerous.
Right.
Like that felt. Dubai didn't feel dangerous. You could just tell that women, kind of at a certain level, were just property and objects.
Mm-hmm.
But Lebanon, the women are totally liberated, but there's tanks everywhere,
Right, and bombs could go off.
Literally, there's debris of bombs
When is
everywhere.
the last time you had sex? I mean, you're a very beautiful woman.
Thank you so much.
Really, I mean, everybody agrees. What's the
very beautiful woman?
In the lobby with my agent, Michael
it true?
Kivas.
Are you dating anyone?
No, I'm not.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Did you have a boyfriend recently?
I did have a boyfriend for a while.
What happened?
Yeah.
He dumped you?
No, it's my schedule's really hard because I'm on the road a lot, and I work every night, and I'm not really
Yeah,
compromise.
but if you're really into him, you would have.
What? You would have cut
That's a
down
good
on working?
No, but she would have probably fought to stay in the relationship a little bit.
She might have canceled 1:10:20 spot at the Laugh Factory.
You weren't that into him, were you? Or you married to your career? Is that what
You know what? I feel like I kind of look 100, but I'm actually pretty young. So I think
How
I have
old are you?
20. I just turned 27.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. So I have. I don't. Look at the blogs online.
Where'd you grow up?
Washington D.C.
Washington D.C.
Georgetown, and then I went to school in Philadelphia, and then moved to LA.
And your parents real smart? And everything?
I think they are. Yeah.
What do they do? What kind of work?
Smart enough to leave me.
Did they leave you? Abandoned you?
They're divorced. But what do they do?
Are they diplomats?
They are not at all.
What do they do?
My mom does PR, fashion PR, and my dad is kind of the venture capital.
Is your mom upset with your fashion sense that you don't
that I'm
dress like a
such
girl?
she thinks I'm gay.
She does.
She totally thinks I'm gay.
You've never had any gay sex, have you?
You know what? I actually told it on this. I told a threesome story I had
right.
last time I was
You
here.
tried it, right?
But it wasn't just,
You didn't lick the girl, though, did you?
No, asshole. I thought we'd get to this at some point.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because you guys were talking about ass
You
licking.
you licked her
No,
asshole?
I did not lick her asshole.
Did she lick yours?
She didn't.
She didn't lick
now
you or
I'm a little
anything?
insulted now that I think about
What is
it.
it? You had a lesbian experience where she didn't
No,
lick
she
you?
did, but not my asshole.
Oh, she licked the
stayed
vagina.
away from the asshole.
Did you like it at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah?
You know what? It was fine.
Did you have an orgasm from a woman licking you?
No.
You did not.
I didn't.
You
no.
need the guy.
I need to be able to get punched in the face for that to happen.
So she just licked and licked and licked and nothing
Yeah,
happened.
well, it was one of those drunken, we're all doing this just to prove something and to be doing it, and none of it's real. You know what I'm saying? We're all doing
One
it.
of those nights?
This is like, we're doing it really like it.
This was your boyfriend at the time? And
No,
a friend?
it was someone and her boyfriend.
Oh, someone, and you joined in.
Yeah, they broke up. Yeah, it was
That
the
had
whole
to feel
thing.
weird joining them.
You know what? I was so hammered that it didn't feel weird until, the next day when they were broken
So if
up.
Beth and I hang around with you, then maybe we can just get you really drunk and
do it.
do stuff
Bring it
together.
on. I'm
Oh,
in.
nice. Okay.
Sold.
All right.
I met Beth one time. She is so stunning and so
Where'd you meet her?
off-puttingly stunning. We both tested for a show like 4 years ago for VH1.
Oh.
And I saw her in the lobby, and I remember just being like humbled.
Oh, wow.
She was so pretty and lovely and had such a great energy.
Well, I'll be sure to tell her that. And let's hope that your sitcom gets picked up.
Yeah.
You worked with John Goodman. That's exciting.
What are you playing John Goodman's wife?
I played. See, I look old. See, no, it's actually a CIA operative cell in South America. So
Right.
he plays the head of the CIA. Amazing. I mean, I play CIA agent, and another actor, Justin Bartha's in it, who was in The Hangover. He was the guy they lost in The Hangover.
okay.
He's such a great actor. He plays another
Right.
CIA agent. It's such a great.
Well, let's hope
cast.
it works out.
Yeah,
I mean, you'd
let's
be
see.
on Fox, right? That was shot for
Be
Fox.
on Fox. Yeah, let's
Got
go.
a lot going on.
Let's go, Kevin Riley.
All right. Let's see what happens, Kevin. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you
here.
so much, Howard. Oi!
Whitney, how'd it go?
Oi, good. I managed to not do too much sex talk. I managed to skeet by that. Did you notice that? Managed to skeet by, luckily.
You did talk about asshole a little bit, though.
A little bit, but lack thereof.
Yeah,
It was
true.
the lack thereof.
Okay.
More than anything.
How was it seeing Robin for the first time after?
It was good. She's so great. She's so sweet.
She's a good sport
Yeah,
about all
she's
those
well.
jokes?
It's weird because then Robin's like, and then Stern's like, no, she's crying inside. She really it makes her feelings get hurt, but I can't. So
What do you think?
I have no conscience. I don't care. Whatever. I love Robin. She's so rich. Come on, Robin is so rich. You can't possibly have any problems in life.
True.
Like if she's not sleeping at night in her 8,000 million count thread count in her mansion, being like, "Oh, Whitney called me stupid." She doesn't care. She's too busy eating money.
guys.
Yeah.
At Doug and all of
Right.
TV.
But what else does he have? What does he think people are going to see? I mean, that is the greatest clip ever. It's baffling.
Howard, was so genuine. I mean, he's really hurt.
Yeah.
About what?
That they made the whole special about what a fuck up he is when there was other stuff going on.
There was nothing going on other than the fact that nothing. I mean, what about Ronnie is like a complete moron on stage?
Right, but he said they didn't focus on that.
I was listening to the wrap-up show yesterday, and it amazes me that Scott is really upset with the Howard TV people because they did a series on... Howard TV does a great series behind the scenes, and they followed Ronnie, Scott the engineer, and Shuley up to one of these Ronnie block party appearances. And the behind-the-scenes show eventually focuses on Scott because... Scott doesn't do anything at these appearances, which is funny, which is the whole reason he's funny.
He never knows why he's funny.
No, and then so now he's like, I'm really angry with everyone at Howard TV because you have to hear this rap because they focused on me and it was very negative about. But what else would you focus?
He's so silly.
It's the reason he's funny,
and it was very negative. Like
You're out of
somebody
your
should
mind.
turn him into a positive person.
Yeah.
When they're filming him.
I can't believe they couldn't find anything else funny to cut. I mean, Scott.
Am I the funniest one there?
Well, Scott, the only reason you're a bit interesting is because you're so not interesting. That's
You've
your
taken
thing.
the not interesting to a new level.
It's for you to walk around angry with Doug Goodstein is the mark of an insane human being. You've officially gone over the cliff.
Really?
Yeah, you're insane. You're insane.
Well, the behind the scenes was supposed to be about Ronnie's
Scott,
block party.
You'll never be at a block party unless there's something about you. Like, you can't do stand-up. You can't do singing. You can't dance. You're standing on the stage doing nothing. Nothing. You do nothing on stage. And that is the only thing that's funny, that you think that you're doing something. What do you think you're doing?
It doesn't have to turn into a bash, for 45 minutes of bashing Scott.
But what else would it be? How else are you going to get gigs?
There's other people involved. I'm not the headliner. Shuley's the headliner.
But the fact that
you're that hidden star, the breakout star.
Yeah,
Shuley goes up and does a stand-up.
Yeah, he does.
And it's fine. It's funny. You go up and do nothing. That's fascinating. There's lots of guys who go up on stage and do stand-up.
Yes.
There's no one like you in America who actually goes up on stage and demands to be paid and then even gets angry when he's not paid fast enough.
Takes a lot of talent.
Yeah, I mean, you have absolutely no talent. You have no reason to be on stage. And there you are on stage. If that should be a 10-hour behind-the-scenes Howard TV. They went too easy on you.
No, really.
They did.
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's why you're funny.
Okay.
And I'll never be able to explain it to you. You don't even see it. You got to hear this guy.
I want to see the show. I forgot that it had gone up, and I didn't get to look at it yet.
You made a big mistake.
Well, you were part of the bashing, so.
Oh, was she?
Of course.
What, my laugh?
No.
What did I say?
They interviewed you, and you said,
Oh, yeah. She wasn't bashed. She was part of the bashing. Yeah.
Right.
I know. She was very funny. She started to laugh when she heard about you on stage. It was the best part of the special. Hey, listen to this guy. It's unbelievable. Well, first, Ronnie spends a lot of time with Scott the engineer.
He loves it.
Yeah. And they said to Ronnie, be honest. John Heiner Gary said, be honest. Is Scott fun to be with? And it threw Ronnie. He had no answer.
Right.
I mean, he couldn't.
He couldn't say yes.
Because there's no way Scott's fun.
Well, of course I'm not fun.
No.
I mean, I'm not the life of the party, obviously.
No. Life of the party.
is questionable. If you're alive.
You're barely alive.
Thanks.
Here, listen to this.
I spent the whole weekend with Scott before Thanksgiving.
But you guys used to hang around a lot.
Yeah.
So you've always been sort of friendly.
Yeah.
Is Scott fun to hang out with? Be honest.
I'm going to sound like him. No, it was fun. I mean, he's got.
That doesn't sound like it was a very good time, Ron.
No. Don't put words in my mouth, dude. We had a great time.
He was so flummoxed by that question.
Yes.
Is Scott?
Nobody ever asked me if it was fun.
He never thought about it before. He just goes with Scott. And then Scott comes in and he's upset at Howard TV. And I went, this guy has flipped his lid. Well, you're delusional. You need to be locked in a mental institution. You're crazy. What is it you think is going on at those comedy clubs when you show up?
Well,
what do you think is going on?
I'm not supposed to be the center of attention.
Right.
I'm a side act.
But you're whatever.
I'm a side
there's
asshole.
You're a side no act.
Well,
You do nothing.
It was never.
That's what's fascinating.
The point was
and then
never,
you're upset when people point it out.
No, the point was never to have me do a lot anyway to begin with.
But you're getting paid to show up.
I'm getting paid to be there. And
to do what?
To help.
To entertain people. And you get up and you do nothing. And then you're surprised when someone comments on it. That's why people will continue to go to see you. They want to see you do nothing. And sit there with a big smile on your face and demand to get paid.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I
have demands. Where's my room? And first I need to eat, you know.
I want my parking comped.
Yeah.
You're the go-to guy people fuck around with. But they may use it as a joke, but it might not be real. In your mind, how much of it is real?
A lot of it's real. I mean, it's a perfect example. They just ran a special on Howard TV about the Ronnie Block Party. Mm-hmm. So 90% of that Ronnie Block Party was not Ronnie Block Party. It was Bash and Scott.
That's
right.
right.
Seriously, that hurt me because it was supposed to be about Ronnie's Block Party and behind the scenes, but literally 90% of it was Scott's a fuck up.
So who was doing the bashing?
Yeah, who was bashing?
Like everybody. They interviewed the guests, the people that came, Ronnie, Shuli, the producer, Lee.
So do you feel that
anybody they could find?
Do you feel that what they did is unfair?
That was
you're not that person.
I get it. I'm not an exciting person. That's the life of the party, obviously. So hey, whatever. If they don't want to hang out with me, fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm not. I don't get crazy about it.
He's not.
They're missing out, not me.
Oh, what are they missing out on?
On the fun that is Scott.
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah. I heard
If your life gets too exciting and you need to come down a little, you hang out with me.
I hear you're really angry with Doug Goodstein and the whole Howard TV crew. That's hysterical.
Listen, why? Because
tell me more about that.
How
would you demonstrate
I felt that was piling on. Okay.
Yeah. How did you demonstrate that? Are you not talking to them?
No, I'm fine.
No, you shouldn't talk to them. You should be really angry with them.
Well, take yourself away, like you said. It'll be their loss.
Yeah. You ought to.
I'm talking to them. I'm not. I was upset at it.
You're insane. I want you to know that. You do nothing at a gig, and you're shocked that people want to talk about that.
Now, here's the group of people. They have to put together a TV show of Ronnie's Block Party. They're looking around at what's going on, Scott, and they notice you.
Scott yelled at Howard TV producer Keith, that guy Keith.
I didn't yell at him.
Yes, I heard you. You really yelled at him.
Didn't yell.
But I'm just trying to point out to Scott that he was the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
When they were filming, that's what they do. They have to tell a story.
What's more interesting than Scott's? Go ahead,
Keith. I didn't yell at you. I came in and they said, "Oh, there's another culprit." I mean, because you were part of the gang on me.
The bashing.
I didn't yell at you.
First off, it's not a gang on you. It's we point and shoot. You do what you do.
Right.
If
all right, say it. Nothing.
And
I do nothing.
The camera loves you.
It's Scott. It's hysterical what you do. The fact that you go there. I mean, most people like you, someone would say, "Hey, Scott, do you want to make an appearance?" And you'd go, "Of course not. I don't do anything.
What would I do?
I would be embarrassed." No, you say the opposite. How much do I get paid? Where's my hotel? What why am I not getting paid fast? When am I going to eat? I mean, you're like J-Lo. I was going to say without the talent, but J-Lo doesn't have any talent. I was going to say like you're like you're Tom Cruise without the looks or the talent. I mean, and yet you show up like Tom Cruise.
I'm Tom Snooze.
Shut up. You have demands, and you're angry, and you have rights, and
I don't have demands.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
You don't even see yourself.
No, you're the greatest. Don't be insulted.
Okay.
Because your whole thing is showing up and doing nothing.
And don't stop.
There's one
you
point.
figured out a way to make it interesting.
There's one point on the
less
Howard.
Than nothing.
There's one point on the Howard TV special where Scott comes up with the idea that he's going to dance into the audience. That's going to be his thing.
Right.
And Shuli's beside himself because it's the greatest. He's like, yeah, you got to do that.
Well, I'm trying to come up with something that I can do.
That's the point. You're getting paid and you have nothing to do.
You're already on the bill, and you're now deciding what you're going to do.
And his thing is to come out dancing.
Well,
dancing with the boars.
Do you realize how funny this is? This is a wild thing.
Dancing with the boars.
This is an incredible thing that's happening on the show. Of course we focus on it. And if we didn't focus on it, you wouldn't be asked to go anywhere.
It's incredible.
You're not a superstar. The reason people are willing to pay to see you is because you're not a superstar, and we goof on you. Otherwise, you got nothing. If we ignore you, like the rest of the world,
we start just saying nice things about you,
you're done.
Okay.
Now go back there and wait for more insulting things to be thrown at you and be glad about it.
Thank you.
I can't believe I have to explain that to you.
Oh, it's so funny.
No, I get it. I've been here a long time, and I get the idea.
But nobody else is supposed to actually
Scott,
point it out?
The greatest accomplishment in my career is making you famous so that people care about you.
And you have.
Yeah. It's remarkable that anyone would pay. Like, that's why Robin was laughing. When she heard someone paid $35 to go backstage and meet you.
They're coming to see me.
Well, they're coming
alone.
to see you and Ronnie.
Yeah, okay.
Two of the biggest bores on the planet.
No, they're coming. It's not just.
Ronnie's been going around now and doing red carpet interviews because some maniac wants to give him a talk show.
Right.
And, I mean, it's unbelievable. Another guy with nothing interesting to say is out there on the red carpet. It's a phenomena. No. Phenomenon.
That's this show, and that's you and Robin, and
Right. Yeah. So be grateful.
I am grateful.
Be shocked.
But I
be
thought
amazed.
It just went over the top a little.
Find it as funny as I do.
Over the top. Be happy someone paid attention to you.
Okay.
Go back there and be happy and smile.
All right.
Tell Keith you love him.
Thank you.
All right.
I love Keith.
Beg him to keep the camera on you. You made extra money. Now get out. What a maniac. I'm listening to this thing. I go, this guy's insane.
Oh, he's just
upset.
amazing.
He's upset.
Now he demands to be treated better.
If you don't want to be upset, don't go do these gigs.
How could you actually think that you wouldn't wind up the star of the show? You're at a comedy club or whatever it is, and you do nothing.
I wonder what Scott thinks Howard TV should have covered at the block party. Like, what would he like to have seen covered?
Well, Shuli did the stand-up, and...
I'm not the star.
Oh, you're the star, all right. I guess explain to me he's not the star.
I mean, why? Let me just go there in peace.
If Howard TV didn't cover this, then why would anyone go see him? What is he? You know what? I could spend 4 hours on this.
Just analyzing how he's thinking about
this. This is crazy. He wants to go there and be treated like a star and have no one goof on him.
I mean, people are actually paying extra just to meet him.
Right. Him. I avoid him in the hall. And I never step foot into his studio unless I have to record a commercial. And there are people willing to pay $35 to stare at him. I mean, think about that. A guy I'm trying to avoid. It's unbelievable.
And he's more interested in eating.
Yeah. Oh, and then it's like, well, look,
I do have to eat.
And he's like drying his hands off from the grease while he's shaking the $35 customers off.
Right.
It's unbelievable. If you get to meet him, it's not like nothing else. It's worth $50, trust me. He should up his price. Ay.
Why were they focused on me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why would you do a special on me? Where's my dinner?
Where's
my room? Where's my talent?
Yeah, that's the best one. He's like,
I do have to eat.
I
already have the shit-eating grin because whenever I go near this guy, I laugh.
Shitting me.
No, there's a direct message.
You insane mental fucking whack job.
It's such a waste of time.
That went well.
Nobody knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Who's him?
That went well.
Who's him?
She tried to make a point.
That went well.
Yeah, because you go rat to,
Do something about that.
I ratted to
Whatever
who?
it is she's complaining about.
To who?
Yeah, who?
I didn't say, dude.
Who?
This guy is so insane. He tells me yesterday he has a nice private conversation. Did we have a private conversation?
Yes.
He said he was pissed at you. Did I say anything to anyone? You go on the show an hour later and talk about it. After you said, let's not keep it between us, let's not let leave the room. I didn't say a word to anyone. Not even Ronnie, who I tell everything.
Well, they were questioning.
You didn't have to bring anything up.
Energy for nothing.
Let's keep it between us. Well, you're the one who spilled the beans. That went well for you on the air today, didn't it?
Fuck this shit.
It's all your fault.
You can blame me all you want, but dude.
He goes on and on.
You're the catalyst
I'm
of
the
everything
asshole.
that happened, not the asshole. I don't call people
It's
assholes.
funny how you came in here with a camera guy.
Of course.
Was he just following you around?
That's what he's doing. That's the job. Do you not know the show?
They don't follow you around. No.
Do you not know the show?
B-roll over there doesn't follow you around all the time.
He does.
I know
He's
they're
the
yelling
follow
at the
up.
cops.
So
It's illegal not for the cops.
I don't know what else to say to you.
They seem to be
I mean, I think you get it.
practicing the law.
There's not much to say.
Everybody's a lawyer.
Yeah,
That's what I said to you yesterday. Howard repeated it. I didn't say a word to Howard. I didn't tell anyone.
Whenever they see a cop, they start
Just keep
spouting.
following me around to block parties.
We will. We're gonna follow you on the West Coast. Of course we
We're
will.
not going to the West Coast.
You're tasing
Yes,
it,
you
right?
are.
It's
You're going to
illegal.
Seattle. You're going to Portland. You're going to
Oh, we are?
L.A. You're going to fucking San Diego. And we're going to
You know
be there. And
what
we're going to follow it. And not going to change a
Well,
thing.
anyway, a little too-
Ronnie, how do you feel about Scott as a performer during these block parties? Do you think he's asking too much or for too much or being a little greedy, the fact that he's even involved in these shows?
Why would he be greedy and
Well,
involved?
sort of what Howard was alluding to, the fact that people would pay $35 to meet.
This whole
with him.
idea was his.
No, that wasn't my idea.
This whole block party thing was his.
No.
He wanted to make money. This was all his
Asshole,
idea.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
I didn't
You were the one who came up with the idea. Let's go on the road.
I didn't have block party. I was going to host, and all of a sudden there was the Ronnie's block party.
Well, that's Shuley.
Well, you know, I wasn't
That's
my idea to have
goddamn
a
Shuley.
fucking
That's
block
not
party.
me. Well, you wanted to make money and go on the road, right or wrong?
I wanted to make money. I didn't say go on the road.
Oh, well, how you was it gonna, the money was going to come here and they were going to drop it in your lap?
Yes.
No, that
Doing
didn't.
nothing.
That didn't
They do
happen.
nothing.
That didn't happen. So we went on the road instead. Scott wanted the money to come here and fall into his lap, I guess.
Is Scott's
But it didn't work that way.
Just keep making up shit.
I'm not making up anything. This was all your idea to make money, correct?
No, it wasn't all my idea.
That's what Shuley told me right from the beginning.
It wasn't all my idea.
Well, dude, I'm just telling you, I'm not lying. I'm telling you what Shuley told me. That this was your idea from the beginning to let's get some comedy shows going. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
Talking to me?
Yes.
Wrong.
All right, well, then you have to take this up with Shuley because this is what I was told. And I said, cool, I'm in. You know, let's see what happens. So, do I think he's greedy? How could I think he's greedy when I was under the impression this was his idea?
Well, Howard seems to think he's delusional.
Well, that's Howard's opinion. That's not my opinion.
Well, that's why I'm asking your opinion.
Hey, I'm just as fucked up as he is. I'm not saying that I'm great at this. But you know what? We're doing our thing.
On the other hand, is Scott justified in feeling resentment towards Howard TV?
I don't give a fuck about Howard TV either, to be honest with you. I don't give a shit about you guys. You don't care about me. You stick it up my ass all the time also. Who gives a fuck about you? All of you guys.
Well, he's asking about us.
You're
He's
all about
asking-
that Fenimore motherfucker out there in the hall and all you guys, man.
I was asking about Scott's resentment towards us.
Who gives a shit about you guys? Howard TV is all about sticking people under the bus. That's what it's all about.
It comes from the leader.
The leader, Doug Pander-eyed Goodstein.
Pander-eyed.
That's right.
There have been several moments over the past year or so where you vented or expressed displeasure with Doug Goodstein.
Elementary school.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Is this all about your...
I am only telling him what you tell me about your boss.
They would come out of the inkwell too, right? They would do the inkwell.
No, for real. Why are you so upset at him? Just because he's the head of the class, he should be...
He runs the operation. He's in charge. He's the head honcho. He likes to throw people under the bus. He has to pay for it sometimes.
Yeah, and then there's Greg Carmel.
Whoa. Stop the clock. Don't bring me into this.
Another bus driver.
What did I do?
He drives automatic and stick, this guy. He's a regular bus driver.
He loves stick. I know.
Throws people under the goddamn bus.
Seen him in
he's
Vegas.
He's right here, my dear. So.
No, but I've seen you react this way towards Doug several times. Do you think you're too harsh on him? Do you think all of your ire gets directed towards him, and it's not justified?
No, I think that I've given Howard TV plenty of content over the years, and they can treat me sometimes with a little,
Respect.
Respect. That's right. I demand respect. God damn it. I demand it.
Okay, all right.
Do you think you'll step back from this in a few weeks and the holidays are rolling around.
No, he'll never step back.
You'll see Doug. You'll give him a handshake. You guys will share a drink or something.
I'm not mad at Doug. I just had to talk with him and we're fine. I'm mad with you. You don't get that camera on my face. I told you not to use the tape.
I was feeling depressed yesterday. Sometimes I get depressed for no reason. Like it's like an overwhelming.
Just comes over you?
Oh my God. And it's the worst thing. So I was sitting there. Oh, I know what happened. Gary gave me the Macy Gray. Macy Gray put out a new album of cover versions. And I don't really know much about Macy Gray. Except
She had that one big hit.
Yeah. It's true. That's her one big hit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called.
I think it's called I'll Try.
And I'll try.
Or I Try.
I try not.
Yeah, I can't remember what that line was.
Yeah, so the reason I was listening to Macy Gray was Gary said, hey, Macy Gray came out with a new CD. You want to hear it? Maybe she's going to be making the rounds. Maybe we'll have her in. You know, I don't know much about her, but she seems very interesting, Macy Gray. And, you know, I've heard drips and drabs of stuff she's done.
Yeah.
But so she put out a CD of cover versions, like some interesting choices, too. Like she does Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. And I thought it was really moving. And I had it on. Whenever I have music on and, I don't know, I get moody. And I was sitting in front of my computer opening email. And it had the Macy Gray thing playing. And I started to get sad. And then my dog was like right at my feet and looking up at me. And I started looking at her. And she's 10 and she's been having health problems. And I got sad. And I started hugging her and everything. And then I said, you know, I'm feeling really down. I'm going to write that on Twitter because I never tweet. So I wrote, I'm feeling down. 2 seconds later, people start tweeting me back. You fucking pussy. You know, like the complete opposite of what I was looking for. I realized.
Yeah, so if you're on the ledge, they're going to say jump.
I was so, yeah, exactly. I was so desperate for love right at that point, you know, and all I had was the dog, and I was sad that the dog was going to. I said, you know what? I'm going to turn to my fans, my loving Twitter fans. And I'm just going to expose myself at my raw state, you know, and my raw emotion.
I'm going to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm going to be vulnerable. You know, who cares what people think? Well, 2 seconds later, I was so sorry I wrote it. It was like, fuck you, you homo. Pull yourself together. You know why you're sad? You're old, you old fuck. And,
oh, wow.
Oh, my God. I was just like,
it was
wow.
like things you weren't even thinking.
It was, yeah, I was like, wow, what an avalanche of hate. But then, like, if you wait long enough, then people start to sort of turn around.
The haters are faster typers, I think.
And then people started sending me pictures of their dogs, and like, one dog was in diapers because it's dying. You know, there's like,
no.
You know, like the people were showing me they went through similar experiences, and it was a little better, but it wasn't much better. And then some woman asked for a picture of my dog. I tweeted that out, and then I quickly got off. I didn't want to read anymore. It was not fulfilling what I needed. I needed to talk to someone.
Well, that's
so I went to my psychiatrist and
an interesting experiment.
I tried. I tried to turn to my fans for some support, but it was more like, "You're such a homo. You're gay."
Wow.
Yeah, like I was gay bashing.
Or gay bashed.
I was gay bashed. I know what it's like to be gay bashed. And it's called insulting names.
Wow.
Yeah. I was going to be like that guy who jumped off the bridge after his roommate taped him making out with a guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. You know, everybody's talking about bullying like it's a child or a children phenomenon.
Right. No.
People, you just grow and you're continually bullied.
Yeah.
Even as an adult.
Get over it. You heard Whitney.
That's true. People get bullied as adults.
Yeah. Like Gary bullied me yesterday. People even said, and then people started writing me, no wonder Gary took advantage of you yesterday and you didn't fire back at him.
My tweets were all like, Howard was a jerk to you.
Yeah, well, mine were. Well, it depends when you listen, because at the end I let you have the last word, and in the morning I had the last word. You know what I mean? So depending on which argument you heard.
Then I saw somebody sent an email in yesterday and just like called me a monkey and you should fire that monkey. If that ape worked in the real world, his gorilla ass would be fired.
But what about Whitney Cummings? I mean, she's on major medication now because people were bullying her about her new TV show.
It never ends.
Yeah. Then I heard Sal on the wrap-up show bullying her.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was kind of like, I think he's one of those people
who's jealous.
Yeah, like Sal thinks he should have a sitcom, I think. And it's like, just not, Sal, get over yourself. Why don't you write a sitcom?
Or go get it. Yeah, she wrote those.
Yeah, she wrote 2 separate sitcoms, Sal. So why don't you write one and submit it?
Nobody just plucked her out of obscurity and said, we're going to put you on TV.
Yeah, she worked her ass off. I tried to tell Whitney that. I said, it's all jealous comedians. I said, you should see every guy in radio fucking treats me like an asshole because they're all jealous, but they want to be me.
Howard, I praise Whitney on the
but I know back in the office, you're pretty nasty about her.
No, I'm
just the truth.
I'm nasty in general. I'm just a bitter guy. But
hey, by the way, what's the name of that model we had in yesterday?
Ellie McPherson.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you?
I talked nice about her too.
Who?
Ellie McPherson.
Ellie McPherson.
And Whitney. I'm just bitter in general, but I think
Don't you think it's weird? I got to ask you now, because I was listening to the wrap-up show and you were talking about Ellie McPherson. Don't you? I got to just say this because everyone was good about not saying it. Don't you think it's weird that I interviewed that person for a whole morning and you still don't know her name?
Ellie McPherson.
What?
McPherson. McPherson. I don't know.
How do you say her last name?
McPherson. I don't know. I have this. It's a Long Island enunciation.
Say her whole name.
Ellie McPherson. ELLE McPherson.
Had you ever heard of her before?
I've seen her around, sure, here and there. I'm not a model guy. I don't follow models.
I understand, but if she was one of the most famous models in America.
And you must have said her name a million times during the interview.
Right.
I was busy.
You didn't listen to the interview?
I listened to some of it. I heard her say some derogatory things to you.
Who?
Ellie McPherson.
Right. So when you heard Ellie McPherson, when you don't know where I'm going. Believe me, you have no idea either. You think I have no idea.
Baba Booey.
You really have no idea.
Am I going to get in trouble for something?
No, you're not in trouble at all.
Okay, good.
We're just pointing out how ridiculous and retarded you are.
Oh, thanks.
That's all.
Very good.
Right now, people are howling with laughter, and you don't even know
the same people who tweeted you yesterday?
Yeah.
Those people?
No, but you're
those kind people?
You're one of those guys that thinks Whitney isn't that talented and doesn't deserve what she has.
Bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, that's not what I hear.
Listen, comedy is subjective. And, for example, Carrot Top, a lot of comedians put him down.
Right.
But you cannot deny his talent. You cannot deny what he does.
Right.
I don't like Madonna. I hate Madonna. She's sold millions and millions of records. You can't deny what she does. Whitney, I'm not a huge fan of her. She's a great roaster. I'm not a really big fan, but...
Why would you be a big... I mean,
she's not a big fan, but she's a great roaster.
She's a great roaster in that capacity. I'm just not. I'm not...
But how can you not...
I'm not floored with her. I'm not floored with anybody these days.
You're not floored by her roasts?
Absolutely floored by her roast.
So you are floored by her?
Yes. Well, by her roast.
But you just said you're not floored by her.
Well, are you floored by me as a tap dancer? No, but as a prank caller you are. I'm saying that in some areas.
So you are floored by... But we're evaluating her as a comedian. What she does is roast people, and she's
great at it.
So then why would you think she doesn't deserve to...
Who said she doesn't deserve...
You did.
No, I did not. I never said
you didn't say that publicly. You say it privately.
I never said privately she didn't deserve it. I said that she's being chastised and she's being put down because of a lot of people in the industry wanted to see her fail. That's what I said.
Right.
And you know what?
What about Ellie McPherson, though?
What about her? She's a supermodel. She's good at what she does, I guess. She's on that fashion show.
I think it's amazing that I interviewed her. We promoted the fact that she was coming in. I said her name a certain way, and you're mangling her name?
McPherson. I don't know. McPherson. What the? I have no idea. Ellie McPherson.
Oh, it's just weird.
I have no. I don't know how else you would mangle her name.
Her name is Elle McPherson.
Right. I've heard you say Elle. Everybody call Elle, but Elle. My name is Salvatore Governale. Sal Governale.
Are you going to now say what? What are you saying?
You could call me Salvatore. You could call me Sal. When you call her Elle, I heard you call her.
Her name isn't Ellie.
It's E-L-L-L-E. Lee. Ellie. Ellie McPherson.
Holy shit.
I bet you.
What's amazing about you? You'll argue to the end even when you know you're wrong.
But
her name isn't Ellie. It's Elle.
When you called her Elle, it's like your mother calling you Hal.
No, E-L-L-E is Elle.
Have you ever seen, there's a magazine with that name.
It's called Elle.
Yeah, but magazines don't speak, Robin.
Oh.
There's not a person in America who calls her Ellie except you.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm unique.
Wow. You refuse to learn.
All right, now so it's Elle. But when you called her Elle, and even on the wrap-up show, they were saying Elle or Ellie.
No, you said Ellie. No,
I see Ellie. On the notes, I see Ellie. I see E-L.
You read E-L-L-E as Ellie.
E-L-L-E. Lee. Ellie. I see it as Ellie.
She doesn't have Elle Lee as a name.
You know what it is? He has a reading problem.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
And like you read it, and even though you hear everyone saying Elle,
I'm assuming it was Sal versus Salvatore. I'm assuming it was
okay. All right.
Fred versus Frederick. That's not a legitimate argument.
Frederick. It's Elle. It's not Ellie.
It's Ben versus Benji. All right, so it's Elle.
Okay.
And I'm retarded because I saw because I read it E-L-L-E. I saw two L's,
but
two
we've
E's.
been going around saying, I mean, the whole world says Elle McPherson. She says Elle McPherson. She's on the air. We're saying, here's Elle McPherson. And then, like, somehow you walk in out of, like, a time... I don't know where you are, like
I see something
at a time machine, and you go, Ellie. Like, no, you've never heard that name before.
You've never heard the magazine called
When I
Elle.
see Elle, I don't think about her name. That's the last thing I think about.
Okay.
She's a nice piece of ass. Who cares what her name? Her name could be Frank. I'd bang her in the ass. Who cares?
You're an amazing man.
Well, I'm sorry that I
so
could
many
name
levels. Like just even your explanation. Every time you get something wrong, you're like, well, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
No, it doesn't.
I don't care about history. I don't care about geography. I don't care. It doesn't affect me.
Not true.
I don't care about voting.
Not true.
I don't care that there's not purple states.
Oh, when you screw up an enunciation, you get 16,000 emails. You get all pissed
but I
off.
mean,
Are you retarded?
You're constant.
I'm not constant.
Sure, we all get things wrong, but my God, there isn't a thing you get right.
There's plenty of things I get right.
What?
Plenty.
What?
I don't know. Give me something. I don't know. What do I give a shit about? I saw her name. I pronounced it Ellie. That makes me retarded? I mean,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Kind of.
It's kind of ignorant, Howard.
It's kind of weird because you work on the show and we prepare for guests. And
I do a good job.
Everyone's saying L.
Who cares?
Can I explain it to him a little bit?
Yeah, maybe you can.
Sal, it's not that you read it wrong.
Happy birthday, by the way, Gary.
It's not that you It's not that you read it wrong.
Baba Booey.
Now go fuck yourself.
No, but it's that she's been in the mainstream of media for probably 30 years. You probably jerked off to her. You probably read Sports Illustrated, all that stuff. So
never read Sports Illustrated.
But I understand that you read it wrong, but she's been a celebrity for a very long time. And so that's how I would think you would know her name.
You know what? She really hasn't been in the spotlight in my eyes. I mean, she's out there. There's no denying it. But I'm telling you, she doesn't stand out like she's not like a Christy Brinkley, not like a Cheryl
Just show
Teague.
your cock. Just show your cock and be done with it.
You're looking at it right here, the whole body. I'm a big cock. All right. Well, I'm sorry. And as far as Whitney's concerned, that's those.
No,
completely
I've heard
not
that
true.
you kind of like one of those jealous comics.
I'm not jealous of what's there to be jealous about. As soon as you start,
there's a lot to be jealous. She's pulling down a fortune. She's making millions.
And that was my point on the wrap-up show. Even though she's doing that, it's driving people crazy. What do I care what she does? It has no bearing on me as a person.
That's right. That's what I was trying to tell her. These other comics, whether she gets a sitcom or not,
doesn't mean they're going to get one.
Doesn't mean
she didn't get them out of the line.
Right. If she doesn't get a sitcom, it doesn't mean then they're going to go to Sal Governale next.
Whether she does great or whether it bombs, it has absolutely
you're going to be the
no
same.
bearing.
You're going to be the same
shithead.
position.
Yeah, I'll be the same shithead.
And in fact, she said to me afterwards, she said, I'm surprised because a lot of comics got a lot of deals all of a sudden. Like, networks kind of think in droves.
Right.
When you sign one person.
One type of person.
Yeah, they go,
you go look for somebody else.
Let me go get another female comic or something.
Right.
A lot of comics actually benefited from me being signed.
I agree. And a lot of times these scouts, there could be a comic on stage who can bomb or be a complete hack. That might be something that a particular agent is looking for.
Do you ever get scouted?
I've been in a few. No, not really. No, just by you.
I'm the only one who picked up on you, huh?
Yeah.
That's my unique charm, you know.
No, I have a few good things going on, but you hit the nail on the head. When I used to go out and
that'd be good if, like, I was arguing with some of the talent on America's Got Talent. They go, "What do you know? You hired Sal."
Oh, that hurts.
That'd be great. And I'd go,
you
right.
got an argument there.
Right.
Yeah. Hit the buzzer on me, Howard.
Right.
Throw me out.
Hitting the buzzer is so intense. It's so
Must
much
be so
fun.
great.
Oh, it's so great. And then when the other two judges join in, it's like, and then all of a sudden the music goes, and the whole stage goes black. It's like death just hit.
It'd be great if you could bring that buzzer everywhere, like to a restaurant. The food sucks. Wherever you go.
It's great.
You're a lucky son of a bitch. That's good. And you earned it. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Sal.
You're very welcome. Not that you don't take my word for my word shit to you, so.
What?
You're like, oh, thank you, Sal. Like, you rolled your eyes. Like,
I didn't roll my eyes at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe it's my paranoia.
You.
It's my paranoia.
I said thank you. That's very nice.
I appreciate it.
All right, get out of here.
All right.
By the way, speaking of the wrap-up show, that's where we got the John was talking to Sal, and that's where he started calling Ellie McPherson here. I'll play a little clip from that just so you see how that all went down. There, hold on.
A fat, ugly chick cannot get away with comments like that. But Ellie's so hot. I mean, she could basically say that your mother looks like a fucking goblin, and all right, suck my cock. Who cares? That's the beauty of being beautiful.
Sal, do you think
free pass? I mean, she said carte blanche herself.
Do you think that she is a true supermodel?
Absolutely. I mean, there are women that are hot, like, wow, she's an 8, she's a 9. Then you see Ellie, and Ellie McPherson is like
like a moron.
This is so
like
funny.
A goddess.
Ellie McPherson.
Ellie.
Yeah. That's the only clip of that, right, of Ellie McPherson.
He says it again in the next one when Gary asks about Ellie McPherson, and he doesn't realize what's wrong with it.
Sal, you've been in this seat before where, she was the one who killed on the roasts and tore people apart. Now she's getting torn apart. How do you deal with that? Is that tough to combat?
Touche, cocksucker. Welcome to the entertainment business. It works both ways.
Touche?
Yeah. She puts it out, you get it back.
Touche, Ellie McPherson.
Ellie McPherson, what does that have to do with this?
Nah, it's a callback. But why do you think that? But why?
Ellie McPherson. I just don't know how you're around. Ellie McPherson is a very popular name in our culture, especially for guys Sal's age.
She's pretty iconic.
Yeah. Everyone's heard the name Elle McPherson.
Well, he explained that E-L-L-E spells
Ellie.
He probably never heard of her before.
He goes, Ellie.
He was spelling it with 3 L's at one point.
Yeah, right. He went E-L-L-L-E-E. Ellie.
Like Sally, Salvatore.
Salvatore.
Right.
He's a trip.
He's the best.
He's the best. He really is. You got to get him in there.
And I loved how he kept trying to fix the pronunciation of her last name because he didn't think that Ellie was wrong at all.
Right.
Yeah, I was convinced you were going to have him saying McPherson or something like that by the time he was out of here.
Yeah, it was too weird. All right, thank you, John Hein. We look forward to your wrap-up show today with Gary and the gang. Should be a lot of fun.
Sal. Yes. Salvatore.
Yes. My point.
Are you familiar with the spelling of the word gazelle?
Yes. G-I... You're not asking me to spell it, but
no,
yeah.
but it contains at the end...
Oh, gazelle. There's a G-A... There's two. Giselle Bundchen. Giselle.
No, like gazelle, like the animal.
Right.
The cheetah-like animal.
Yes, of course. Absolutely.
G-A-Z-E-L-L-E.
Right.
How would you pronounce that?
Gazelle.
Why not call that gazelle?
I don't know why. That's what you got. Wait, hold on. This guy's the culprit. Turn the cameras.
How am I the culprit?
This guy yesterday brings me into the wrap-up show. All right? You want to talk about slimy people. You want to talk about underhanded people who fucking a really dirty, mischievous move. Not mischievous. Just a real dirty, no good, low-life, scummy thing. Right here.
Mischievous.
The bottom of, not the bottom of the barrel, the scrapings underneath the bottom of the barrel. Wow. This guy brings me onto the wrap-up show yesterday. He goes, I want to talk to you about Bruce Springsteen and Gary getting yelled at. The whole time, I didn't know it was over Ellie McPherson.
It wasn't.
Elle McPherson. Whatever the hell.
It wasn't. I didn't know you said her name wrong until you said it on wrap-up.
I don't know about that. It doesn't make any sense.
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
I didn't. You
because I said to you,
no, you
why
volunteered it, and I didn't correct it. I just let you roll.
Well, who
you
told you on the sneak that I was saying
Nobody.
Ellie?
That was your own idiocy. I didn't know you called her Ellie until you said it.
I don't know about that. I find that very hard to believe. I smell shenanigans around here. Something is very smelly. Rhymes with Ellie.
Is it Richard?
No, Richard smells fantastic.
Sal, I would tell you honestly, if I knew you pronounced it that way, I had no idea until you said it when we were in there. And then I let you say it again and again and again. I copped to that fully.
Right. All right.
So who could have known prior to that? And maybe
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I bet you there's plenty of people who call her Ellie.
Wait, hold on. You call me mischievous? How do you define that?
First of all, I screwed up that word. It's mischievous. So there you go. Is it mischievous? But anyway.
Do you want me to tell you, or that
yeah,
a mischievous thing to do?
What is it? What's the right way?
What do you think the right way is?
I think it's mischievous.
Okay, you think that.
You said, see, that's what I'm talking about. He just asked me if I would like to know. I give him a word, and then what does he say back? He doesn't correct me. He goes, "You think that?" That's not nice. It's not nice. He's not a nice person. He's a nice person, but he's not that nice of a person. He's a calculated nice person. Sneaky.
Is anyone really that nice around here?
No. Yeah, they are. There's a few people. Nick,
Nick
the intern.
John at the top of the list.
Rob's a really nice guy.
Hey.
John's okay. John's good at what he does. John's good. John set up the ball, served it, and Howard just sent it out of the park. There's no parks in volleyball, but there's no out of the parks in volleyball, but you know what I mean. God almighty, am I flustered.
During show, very excited. Been a fan for many, many years, and I can't tell you, how many times I've listened to this show and just lost it. Actually, sometimes I've actually been haunted by this show. One show in particular, where I think the girl's name was Aurora. She's a porn star, and when she had oral sex, she made this quacking sound. This I swear I've been haunted by that. Haunted in a good way though, because it just brings joy to my heart every time I think of that, and so many other things. Plus the fact that he's a rebel and counterculture, works outside the system, and I really dig that. I really dig anybody who's got the guts to dance to the beat of their own drummer.
RuPaul, where do we begin? Everyone knows who RuPaul is, right? I don't have to explain who RuPaul is. He got famous for dressing like a woman, a very attractive woman, quite frankly. Beautiful woman, tall dude. I was surprised to find out that RuPaul, there is RuPaul.
Hello there.
Hi, how you doing, Ru? I got to say, I miss you as a woman.
Really?
I like you as a woman. Always thought you had a good look.
Yeah.
I did.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, hello.
Good to see you.
Is my microphone built in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird to see you as a man.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, when you're used to RuPaul being that bodacious woman, yeah.
You're absolutely right. Actually, when I see myself in drag, I think, whoa, who's that,
When you dress as a woman, and now I assume you're in your 40s now?
I'm actually 10 days shy of 47.
Is it? Do you go through the same thing a woman goes through? Like, oh man, I'm getting older.
No.
My whole thing in life is being an attractive woman. And then, when you get older, the men stop staring as much and all that. Is that a frightening prospect?
Is RuPaul maintaining? That what you're
That's a good question. Because a little bit of that comes in because we live in New York. We live in a culture where it's all about beauty and youth and
That's
stuff.
right.
But then, because it's drag, there's this satire parody part of it that doesn't matter. I mean, I could be in a wheelchair at 80 and still come out and say, you better work, and it'd still be funny. I think people would still pay to see it.
To me, it's funny, RuPaul, there are very few men who dress up as women who actually look good as women. you had an attractive look. I think it was confusing to a lot of guys.
Yeah,
when
because a
RuPaul
lot of
came
guys
on
were
the scene.
turned on, and they were like, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa,
right.
whoa.
They were like, whoa, wait a second. But I learned that you never really cared about dressing up in drag. You were in a rock band.
Right.
And there was a gimmick involved, dressing up as a woman. You got a lot of attention for it. But I thought you were a 24/7 kind of, transvestite who wanted to be in women's clothing. You don't care. You don't dress as a woman full time.
No. You're absolutely right. It was a gimmick. In fact, we were doing it back then as a statement to say, listen, we're told not, as really like a punk rock statement. We're told not to dress in drag, so we're going to dress in drag.
Did you get a sexual thrill out of dressing in drag?
No,
Did you
really.
like the attention from men?
Yes, the power part, which is, I guess, sexual too.
Right.
The power you get. It's like Clark Kent to Superman. The power you get and the attention. And somehow, when I'm in drag, the frequency is clear for people to pick up on me. I'd be ignored normally.
Right. If you were dressed as a man, no one would pay attention to you.
Right.
When you would get dressed up as a woman, suddenly even men started treating you like a lady.
Absolutely.
And treating you in a different way, like you're a superstar.
Well, maybe not like a lady, because you're saying dress like a woman. I mean, women. I dress in drag. Women don't. Some women dress in drag.
Right.
Most women just dress in slacks and blazers and t-shirts.
You were ultra femme. Did you dress? Did straight men come on to you a lot?
Yeah, sure.
They did.
Yeah.
And did you have sex with them?
I would fool around a little bit.
You would.
know.
Did famous men come on to you?
After I got famous, all of that stopped because I was in to do the job and out of there. There's security, there's people with me the whole time. So it's never like, I could sneak away or say, oh, my car is parked over here, let's go. It was never like that.
I remember seeing you on the MTV Awards. And you came out with Milton Berle, you co-presented, and you got really pissed off at him. He made a crack to you, and I thought to myself at the time,
crack?
Well, Milton Berle was a kind of, Milton Berle wasn't really a super funny guy.
No.
He wasn't a stand-up comic. And I think he was trying to be funny at the time, but he did it. He kind of made a homophobic remark, I remember. He kind of said something shitty about you, didn't he?
Well, this is what happened. And listen, this thing has followed me ever since then. I don't think it's been 13, 14 years ago. If I were to do that thing all over again, I would not have. I got upset at him, and it took it out on live TV, and that was a big mistake.
I had a theory about it, and I understand where you were coming from. I would imagine. I don't know anything.
What the affront was.
What was the affront? What did he say to you? Do you remember?
He was very rude backstage. First of all, they sprung it on me right before the awards that he was going to be presenting with me. And I thought, oh, what? And I realized then that MTV didn't get what I was about or what I was doing with drag. I mean, my drag is a completely different type of. His drag is this sort of gender fuck misogynist thing that's really kind of mean.
Yeah, Milton Berle used to dress up as a woman.
all the
For those of you who
time,
don't know, he's an old-time comic, and I guess MTV paired RuPaul and Milton Berle together because here's the old-school guy dressed up in drag. But RuPaul was actually, he was a gay man doing the drag in a different way. Milton Berle was poking fun at...
And he was never attractive, and he was, forget it.
But it was funny when Milton Berle would do it. But he said something specific. Backstage, he was rude to you.
Yes.
He felt that you weren't his equal and that he didn't really want to present with you.
I don't know exactly what it was, but I was not only offended by what MTV had done, but some of the things he was saying. And on top of it, he had all the punchlines. He had all the jokes, and they were at my expense. So I thought, you know what, this may be my only shot on TV. You know what, I'm gonna screw them up on the air. I'm just going to say whatever I want to say. And,
and you told
I said
Milton
something
Berle,
really rude.
You said something
really
about
rude.
his Depends, that he wore Depends underwear or something.
He had some joke about, RuPaul, back in the day, I used to wear dresses, and I said something about, well, no, now you wear diapers, or something like that.
Right.
It was, first of all, it was awful. It was offensive. I've learned through a lot of therapy. I should not have done it on the air. I should have taken him to the side back there and said, listen, mother, don't talk to me that way, and blah, blah, blah.
I think I knew where you were coming from, and maybe I'm playing psychiatrist here, but it seems to me, and I don't know your life story, but I can imagine being a young boy growing up, being effeminate, that you took a lot of crap. I can't imagine what your life was like. Where
How
did you
do you know
grow
he
up?
was a young, effeminate boy?
Come on. You were not a young, effeminate boy. If you weren't, then then I'm a nut. I mean, what? Where did you grow up?
I'm from San Diego.
I would imagine.
They're not so tough in San Diego.
But wait, I would imagine the crap you took growing up. I mean, you just didn't want to be goofed on anymore.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Although I sidestepped a lot of that stuff because I got a winning personality, a cute smile, and I could be funny. So I got to sideswipe a lot of what you're talking about. It wasn't as bad for me as it is for a lot of kids. But
you're a little
right.
bit younger than me, and I know that when I was growing up, to be a gay man or gay boy in school, was it obvious from day one that you were gay?
They told me. I didn't. I was probably 5 years old, and the kids said, "Oh, you're a sissy," and I said, "Oh, really? I didn't know."
Yeah, but you knew you were attracted to men, I would assume.
Absolutely.
But you didn't know what that was called. You didn't know it was wrong. And then I would imagine.
No, I knew it was wrong. That's
right,
for sure.
They made sure you knew that.
Yeah.
Who told you were gay?
The kids in the neighborhood.
They all said you were gay.
Yeah, I grew up in a house with all girls, and I was always, called a sissy and all that stuff, and
right.
it was very clear. I was never in the closet.
Were you ever beaten for it? Were you ever abused?
No. Never
really?
Was. No.
Not made fun of, though.
I was made fun of, but I don't think it was to the degree that I would, go into a shell or stop being who I am.
Now, how do you, growing up in San Diego, act out on this? Were you very young when you started messing around with dudes?
No, actually, it came very late. Black folks are really weird about sex, okay? And so, especially, I had no gay role models or anything like that. So I had to do this stuff on my own.
You had to figure it out.
I'd figure it out on my own.
Black community is particularly rough on a gay black man.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think it's the religion, it's all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So my first sexual encounter I was 18 years old.
And then there came a time in your life where things were, I guess, really bad, where you became a prostitute. But were you a prostitute as a woman or as a man? Did you dress as a woman to be a prostitute?
I told Will this story.
Yeah.
And, I used to live in the meat market here in New York.
Right.
And I actually lived at 5 9th Avenue, which is now this big ritzy restaurant.
Right,
It's a 3-story house. Me and Lady Bunny and LaHoma and Larry T. were all downtown stars at this time.
Those are all famous drag queens.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, downtown people. Larry T's not a drag queen. But I was working at Mars, which was on the West Side Highway, and I walked home from there. And that area, traditionally, for years and years, has been a haven for tranny hookers. Now it's a hooker of a different type.
What?
I was going to say, Artie could
Artie,
tell
that's
us
when you
about
got your
that.
first blowjob, right?
It was way north of there.
I still think Artie might have gotten blown by a man.
RuPaul did Artie.
I went to. Do you remember a very kind guy in a 72 Toyota?
You know Artie, right? Yeah.
Wait, unzip your flag.
You know his penis.
No, it's funny. I went to Mars a couple of times, and that was a fun place if you were on 8 tabs of ecstasy.
You were walking home dressed as a woman. Someone pulled over in their car, I assume.
Yeah, because there are a lot of guys. It was just the haven for that kind of thing. And no, I wasn't a prostitute per se. I wouldn't be out there. But this one guy pulled over, really good looking guy.
It wasn't me.
And
You're safe. Yes.
And asked me if I wanted to date. And I said, And so I got in the van with him. And I swear to you, within 2 minutes, the cops pulled the van over.
Oh.
And he said, get down on the floor. And he jumped out of the van and went around to talk to the cops. And I'm in the van, stooped down like that. And
in full drag.
In full drag. And the cops let him go. And he got in the car and dropped me off around the block. He gave me $25, but I didn't have to do it. Listen,
you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. And I would have blown him for free.
Right.
But I
you
thought,
liked him.
Yeah, but listen, back then, this is like 1989, we were doing everything for kicks. And not to mention, I was probably on I was probably drinking. I'm sure I was drinking.
Were you a big drug person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of drug. Coke? Heroin?
Yeah. No, I snorted heroin once.
A couple of times. Yeah. One time. And so you become, I'm not even sure how the whole big RuPaul thing blew up. I mean, you became very famous from a hit song, right?
Yeah. You know what happened? I was downtown. This is when there was a club culture in New York City, big mega clubs. They pay people to come and go dance, drag queens and everything to come and dance and show up there. So I really hit the pinnacle downtown. Mm-hmm. And this is they don't have that anymore, but this is back then. I become the Queen of Manhattan, which is this big honor that is voted
was there
on.
a contest?
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
yeah.
Does every gay man want to have sex with you, or some gay men turned off to the whole drag
Listen,
thing?
Today gay people are obsessed with anything straight acting, and drag right now is at an all-time low in terms of popularity.
Right.
And, it's like... I have a whole theory on this, but it's right now everything's about straight acting. You want to get married, you want to have babies, and I'm from a culture of gay people where it's like, I don't like kids, I don't want to get married, I don't want to
You don't
emulate.
want to do anything straight.
I don't want to emulate anything.
If you want to do straight stuff, be straight. Right.
Yeah.
Right. You're a gay man. You want to have fun.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
Did you go through a whole period of time where you would just have a willy-nilly sex?
No, I was, because of my background, I was always like, oh, Mr. Grant. I was never.
Were you lucky to? You were like a Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah,
were you
Mary Tyler Moore.
Were you lucky enough to avoid the AIDS crisis because you were so sort of uptight?
Yeah.
What, did a man ever have sex with you thinking you were a woman?
No,
it never happened.
Listen. Whenever I've had sex per se, when I would happen to be in drag, it was a blowjob or something. It was never.
You would blow the guy as if you were a woman when you were in drag.
No, but it was never as a woman. Look, you're 6'5", I'm 6'4".
Right. Yeah, there's no
How
woman.
many women? Right?
No, nobody ever thought I was a woman.
When you dressed in drag, though, would you hide your balls and penis by tucking them and pushing them all back? Is that?
I should hope so.
Is that very painful?
It can be painful, depending on the degree of your tuck.
Are you a large man? Do you have a big penis and
average.
balls?
I think I'm average.
So to tuck the penis and balls is a very difficult thing. Who teaches you all of this? How do you learn this?
There's only one place the balls and your cock can go. There's only one place.
The ass.
You can't make a mistake at it.
Right. But who teaches you how to be a drag queen? How do you learn how to do something like this?
Well, in the drag world, there are, say, mothers and fathers and people who... I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for many, many years, and that's like Mecca for drag queens.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
know that.
It is. And so, there were a lot of people that we emulated, but we were like a new wave of drag. I started out doing gender fuck, which is like, combat boots and smeared lipstick, sort of like this, hey, fuck you.
You're not sure what I am, boy or a girl.
Exactly.
Right.
So, but then when I moved to New York, that wasn't really happening. I had to make money. And so the call then, if you want to make money, was for femi, pretty, shave your legs, put on some fake tits.
And you did it well.
And I did it, and I couldn't believe.
But you were out. You never came off. You were a woman.
Well, you guys keep saying woman. In my mind, it's just glamorama. It's just drag.
Right. You never were interested in becoming a woman.
No.
That's a whole different bag.
No, I'm not saying that. But when you were, there's a definite difference between you and RuPaul.
What is a drag? I don't know about that. Was there, as a drag queen, a top drag queen, which you were.
Still am. I'm the queen of queens.
Right. Okay.
Let's clear that up.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say you're the most famous drag queen in the world.
Yeah.
Can you become a millionaire from something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did? And mostly from live shows?
Live shows, you know it. Because records are an advertisement for your show. In fact, this weekend I will be in Corpus Christi, Houston, and San Antonio. You can go to RuPaul.com to find out the exact club I'll be at.
And what do you do at the club? Do you sing live or do you sing to record?
I sing live to a track. Yeah, all the background vocals are on the track.
Because most drag queens will just like lip sync to Judy Garland or something like that. You do your own original tracks, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when you make an appearance, you're in full drag and you come out as a woman. And who mostly goes to those?
Come out as a woman. You guys are stuck on this. Come out as a woman.
Dressed as a woman.
Yeah. I'm in drag. I mean, listen, there are women who do drag and there are men who do drag.
There are women who have to dress up as women?
There are women who dress in drag. Pamela Anderson, LaToya Jackson, Zsa Zsa Gabor.
You mean that extreme sort of glamour,
Jackie Stallone is in drag. There are men.
Dame Edna.
How do you decide how big your breast should be?
Well, depending on what my weight is at the time. If my butt is really big at the time, I want to balance it out proportionately with the size of my breast. I'm up to a...
You're very thin.
I'm very thin. I'm up to a D cup right now.
Right. And when you say a D cup, you put on a bra and you put on a gel, some sort of gel?
3 words. Lady Footlocker.
Lady Footlocker.
Yeah, they're socks.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
They're socks. But yet you appear to have some sort of cleavage.
There are tricks, Howard. There are tricks of the trade that, like on Fox, they had this show, magicians tricks finally revealed. I thought, how could they do that? How could they? But it's just tricks. There are
when
ways
you go
can
to
do
bed
things.
with a man, you're not interested in being in women's clothing. And you like to go to bed with another man. And I assume, though, that you are more femme, that you like to take it in the ass. I'm assuming.
Let's get right to it.
No, I'm in technical. I'm what you call versatile.
Are you?
You're a top or a bottom?
I'm up to whatever we can do.
I can't see you being a top. I mean, you're so feminine.
You think so?
Well, come on. I mean, let's face it. I mean, you have a feminine voice. You are very, very effective as dressed in drag. I would imagine you like to play that out in the bedroom.
You're not exactly Red from Tuba.
Yeah. I mean, as a top, when you're in the role sexually as a top, where you're inserting your penis into a man. Do you
lower your voice?
Yeah. Do you speak differently?
What are you doing? I'll fuck you in the ass.
Yeah. I mean, there's a role-playing thing that occurs.
Sure, I'm up for it. Yeah.
I'll cut your belly open.
When you look in the mirror at yourself, do you feel you're better looking as dressed in a manly way or in a feminine way? Where do you think you shine the most?
I probably shine the most in drag.
In drag.
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of a drag going back to being a man, right? I mean, in a man's outfit.
Well, not really. I mean, it's obvious. It's more comfortable. At least when you do drag, when I do drag, there's so much attention on me, and you have to sort of be a conduit to so much energy that I'm happy to take it off so I can go because I'm actually a very chill person.
You can actually move around in life very comfortably because
absolutely,
that's actually a good thing.
And it's by design. I mean, we live in a patriarchal culture that is designed for men to be men. And listen, doing drag in a patriarchal culture is akin to treason. So it's it's the most punk rock thing you could do.
Here you are, a guy who were living underground, so to speak, and now you become famous.
Right.
Supermodel of the world, that song.
You even had endorsement deals.
Yeah. It becomes big. Are you suddenly now invited to A-list parties? You're accepted by the Hollywood elite. Are you now hobnobbing with all...
Do you become an insider?
Yeah.
to a certain degree. And as far as the gimmick, people want to have you around because they go, oh, look, I had a meeting today with RuPaul, or guess who came to the party, as far as that's concerned. But there's still so much taboo attached to drag. That you would
never fully accept it.
No. And listen, this is with everybody. Even gay people are still, we grow up in we're all the same. So we grow up with this hatred of really all things feminine, except when it comes in the form of a femininity that we can deal with, like a Pamela Anderson or Jessica Simpson, where it's not threatening. But a femininity like Hillary Clinton is like, oh, no, that's a little bit too much for me.
There's no femininity.
I was going to say, where's the femininity there?
When we get into your life here, though, there had to be a wild period. You say you did drugs. Was there a time where you were doing 2-3 guys at the same time? Did you begin to...
Did you taste the fruits of your fame?
Yeah. Did you ever enjoy 2 men at the same time?
No, I never did that.
Really? I'm
never
shocked.
Did that.
You know what I always wonder? I wonder about your intimacy. Do you have long-term relationships, or was it always fly by night?
RuPaul likes it fast and
I can't believe I'm here. I was in a relationship with a man for 6 years, and
how did he deal with your fame?
He was, he had his own thing going on, and I think he dealt with it fine. He's still my closest friend.
Why'd you break up?
It was obvious. It was time. It was.
The rumor was the man was Al Gore, former Vice President of the United States. Would you confirm or deny that?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say.
Did you ever have sex with a woman in your life?
No, I never have.
No, not curious.
No.
Ever kiss a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Make out kissing.
Yes. When I was a teenager. Yep.
Finger a woman?
No.
Never.
It was that sickening you couldn't go any further.
Yeah.
Never. It's gross, right?
I wouldn't say it's gross. Listen, coming from my background, there are all these directives that are given that I that would hold me back. And I've spent a lifetime trying to undo a lot of that stuff. So you know what? It's early in the morning. Later today, you may ask me that question, and I can say, yes, I fingered the lady cab driver. You know,
it could all change on a drop
So
of
can
a
we have
dime.
your number? We'll call you about 6.
Jenks, you're on the air. Go ahead in Philadelphia.
Hey, RuPaul. I'm going to try to ask this question with as much couth as possible.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
Did you ever suck Elton John's dick?
Holy shit.
Wow. Is that true? Did you hear a rumor, Jenks?
Yes.
Were you ever a lover of Elton John?
Well,
When you did that song, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, I heard you sucked his dick.
We did a duet together.
Did his balls bounce off your chin?
Well, we're going to get the answer. RuPaul doesn't hold back.
Yelling.
Ru, Elton John, ever a lover of yours?
Let's see. How can I answer this?
It's a yes. Move on.
No, we weren't. We were not lovers. No.
You're saying it almost like you were.
But you did something.
Yeah, there was some dick sucking going on.
Why not, though? You're two gay men. I assume he's attractive. He's a powerful man. You are certainly attractive man. Why not? Why not? As this caller says, suck his
Well,
dick?
you know, when we were doing our duet, he was in a relationship with someone.
So are you afraid to admit that you did have
There was a
sex
little
with him?
fling.
I mean, that relationship is over now, and you could certainly come clean with that. Is Sir Elton John one of your former lovers?
Well, let's call him.
Nobody will hear us. Just tell us.
All right. Just between us,
Right.
Sir Sharon is actually she's a drag queen also.
Right, I know.
So they call that. What do they call that in the? It calls queef. You know, when you're bumping queefs.
Yeah.
Bumping pussies.
Right.
We didn't do that.
You didn't.
Nah.
Wait,
no,
his
we didn't
name,
do that.
Elton John's name is
Sharon. Sharon told me that himself.
Yeah.
Really?
He told me about how Freddie Mercury gave him that name.
Did you lick
of
Elton
Queen?
John's asshole?
He never gave me the opportunity.
Did it taste like a copper penny?
I can't wait to introduce you all to Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda Lang?
Let's just say it's someone I know. Hey, you know, RuPaul, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you remember doing some work with Mad TV?
I do.
Yeah. Now, I think I might have met you, but you were,
You were RuPaul.
It's weird because I feel like
You worked with RuPaul when you were on Mad TV?
you did a quick thing for Mad TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I might have met you as and it's so weird, it's so different. Like I don't feel like I've met this person. I've met the other.
That's what I'm saying.
They're two unique people in a sense.
And we might have
the characters are complete.
We might have a mutual friend. Do you know Michelle from Mad TV?
Oh,
who
yes,
does
I know
hair?
Michelle.
You know
yeah.
her well, right?
Yeah, I know her from the Village here in New York. She was a girl down at the Boy Bar.
Right.
When I was doing clubs downtown here.
This girl, Howard, or what? This was a hair person that I worked with at Mad TV for 2 years.
Hot?
I'm not going to lie to you. I thought she was a chick for 5 months.
Oh, you're kidding. And so how far did you go?
Well, I didn't.
You mean
She was a tranny.
a drag queen.
She's a guy who's I don't know if she had the operation.
She has had the operation.
She has.
She's a trans.
Her boss Matthew was,
transsexual.
and she was hot.
Yes, and I mean, look, thank God I'm too shy around women. Because she would do my hair. And let me say, when a person's doing your hair, you talk and
Ru, does a woman have, or a man who dresses like a woman have an obligation to tell someone like Artie, look, I used to be a man.
Look, fat ass.
Well, listen, this is the thing, is that, we all have intuition, and everybody knows the tea. Everybody really knows the tea on subconscious level, I don't know. So the person really does already know. Now, does the other person have an obligation? It depends on how far it goes. If you're doing the person's hair, probably not.
Right.
But if you are going to take that person home, and
there's never a chance.
You might want to tell.
Probably should.
But
is it possible?
That's interesting because I've always thought that, because we have that discussion sometimes. If you don't know it's a man and you have sex, or you let them give you oral or whatever, is that gay?
Well, at that time,
and RuPaul is saying,
Oh, okay.
Whether you
I don't always agree with
not,
that.
But I'll say this.
Tula once almost gave me a hand job, and I got to say, it was pretty good.
Tell me if I can say this.
Artie, did you ever get aroused while you were having your hair done, or did you beat off to this person?
Never beat off, never got really aroused. No, but I will admit to speaking to Michelle as if he were a woman.
Well, Michelle is a woman.
Well, she hadn't had the operation yet. But
listen,
but
we are all.
But you say she's a woman.
We're
right?
all co-creators with Buddy or God or whatever whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And so whatever you believe between your two ears is the truth, and we project that. That's just the way it is.
I hear Bong hit Eric
I was
taking
going to say
bonds.
somebody's doing something, taking a sacrament.
Eric, go ahead. Ask your question, please.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
How you doing, RuPaul?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, now.
Eric. Sorry, Eric.
Eric, yeah.
I wanted to give you an F, marry, kill, but I had a couple of questions first.
Okay.
Have you ever either left mud on someone's helmet or maybe got mud on your own
All right,
helmet?
that's a legitimate question.
Right.
Why?
Ru, as a gay man, anal sex is part of your repertoire.
Right.
If you're with a man and let's say he leaves mud on your helmet, is that the ultimate turnoff? And how can a guy prevent that?
Or do you feel that you really hit gold?
Yeah. Yeah, do you think you're turning him on? Have you gotten mud on your helmet?
Eureka!
Is that like striking oil? Hey, I'm like the Clampets.
Black gold.
Any mud with corn or...
No, well, let's not get gross about it.
Really?
Corn?
Real honestly.
Yeah, don't get gross, Howard.
Have you ever hit pay dirt, as they say?
You know, it is an occupational hazard from time to time, but, for the most part, there is a latex rubber involved, so, it's not too bad. You would want to be prepared, and if you do go south of the border, you prepare yourself.
The first time that happened,
rubber?
Excuse me, Bong here, but the first time that happened to you,
yeah.
Were you turned off, in a sense, to the man?
Initially, but you know what? Look, it's taken me years to get over my shit shame. I do colonics.
You're big on colonics. So is our Robin.
Yeah.
And you like inserting tubes in your ass? And
it's absolutely... the closest you can get to God is having something up your ass.
And you like when they tell you what's coming out? And
I never look. Do you
Robin
ever?
looks.
No, I don't look.
Robin looks.
I do not.
You saw carrots.
Oh, please.
And
they told me about carrots, but that was years ago.
Robin had carrots.
They still had those green those stalky things on them.
Will you eat a man's ass?
Sure, absolutely.
You will?
Yeah.
Can I give him an F, marry, kill, Howard?
All right, F, marry, kill. One of these people you have to marry, one of them you have to kill, and one of them you have to F. All right.
Or blow. I'll give 4 people. F, marry, kill, or blow.
No, F, marry, kill. Come on, don't change
It's not a B, marry, kill.
Go ahead.
F, marry, kill. Artie, Fred, or Benji?
All right, take a look at us.
All right,
Where's
you want to stand
Benji?
up?
Benji, stand up.
Benji.
All right, Benji is the guy in the middle. Fred is the guy to your right.
Hi, Fred.
And Artie is the guy to the left. You have to F one of them, you have to marry one of them, and you have to kill one of them. Who do you go to?
Looks alone.
Looks alone. You don't really know them. Yeah.
Okay, and we're not going to take this personally.
No,
you guys,
no one takes it personally. We've all been dumped on.
No one takes shit personally except the 2 writers.
Okay, so it's F, marry, and kill.
Right.
Yikes.
All right.
Don't
Fred
take it
is
personally.
to your right.
I'm loving his eyes. I'm fucking loving his eyes.
You're talking about Benji.
Yeah.
Really?
I want to marry him.
You want to marry Benji?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
This is right out of left field. I had no idea you'd want to
I can feel this connection. Do you feel what I'm feeling right now?
Benji, you feel... Wait a second, Benji. You feel the connection?
Wow.
Be honest.
Come on, Benji.
Okay, this is my honest thing. I'm a straight guy, but I feel lovability about you.
Yeah.
You seem like
What
a
if he
really
was dressed
lovable,
in
nice
drag,
guy.
Benji? Then
You see, you have a real sweetness to you.
Why don't you go?
I can see it in you
do
too.
me a favor. Go back in another room and dress up as a woman. Maybe there'll be more of a connection.
Also, clearly you haven't seen Benji's paycheck.
Right.
No, okay, I tell you what. I want to marry you, I want to fuck you, and I want to kill your ass.
You want all the same thing.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, you don't want to say who you...
The guy he really wants to look at is that guy right over there.
What about Gary?
Yeah,
you like
okay.
him?
So we had an odd moment. Maybe it's just me, but I thought that Rue sort of flirted with me in the green room. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I said to Rue...
Yes, you're crazy.
No, I said to RuPaul, can I get you anything to drink? Would you like coffee or water? And he said, are you always that tan?
Back off, Gary.
No, and I just thought that was an odd response to would you like water or
Gay
coffee?
men love you. Every gay guest comes on to Gary. What is it about Gary that is so attractive?
He's got, it's the coloring. He's got the brown skin,
Met fan.
beautiful eyes.
Shut up, fuck you.
It's a fact, Gary. What do you want me to tell you? No gay guys come on to me.
No, and there is a sweetness. There's an accessibility about you.
Thank you.
That's really
I think
fun.
RuPaul was just very nice to me because I got a feeling I was in the coffin.
You didn't want to go
Rue was already in the coffin. Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
you don't want to say.
You know, the other thing I want to say, and I don't know, I won't say the name out unless you think I can get away with this.
Probably not.
The girl I talk about at Mad TV, there was a famous guy who guested on the show.
Okay.
Who hit on, there was a long 12-hour day. He did a sketch with us. He hit on Michelle all fucking day.
He didn't know that Michelle was a man
and
formerly.
It's an attractive guy, and I think Michelle was attracted to him. And
you don't know where it went?
We never got to the bottom of it. Michelle claimed nothing happened, but like by the end of the day, I don't know. I think phone numbers were exchanged.
You'd be surprised.
Now, that happened to you,
guy.
I'm sure.
Macho
I mean, come
guy.
on. RuPaul, the character in drag, very attractive, and I would think that some men did come on to you who were confused.
Well, people flirt. Women flirt. I mean, the thing I did with Gary, when people are talking or communicating, you want to get to another level.
You've made love to famous men, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Really?
No.
Well, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Have you ever blown a famous guy?
What?
No, I haven't. I really haven't. Except that, in my movie Star Booty, there are some famous.
Now, what is this movie? You're in a movie. You're here to promote. All right, Star Booty.
Star Booty is an exploitation comedy that I wrote and produced and star in. I didn't direct it. Mike Ruiz directed, and it's out on DVD. It's in Best Buys and.
It's on DVD.
It's on DVD at Virgin Megastore and on Amazon.com.
And Star Booty is you in drag?
It's me in drag. I play this government operative who has to go undercover as a prostitute to rescue her kidnapped niece.
I see. So it's a funny movie.
It's a funny movie.
Right.
And Candace Cain is in it. And Candace Cain is the transsexual on Dirty Sexy Money. And she is phenomenal in this movie.
Hey, she's been on the show, right, Howard?
Would you ever work nude? Would you ever do a nude scene?
It depends. It would depend on how it was shot or whatever.
But you're not ashamed?
No. No, but I mean, how could I do nude? I don't have tits or.
Well, you're taking off your dress in front of men, and then you go, look. I don't know. It could be fun. All right. So getting back to mud on the helmet.
Yeah.
You're saying it has happened.
Sure.
It's part
and what
of
about you? Have you ever?
What?
Have you ever left mud on some guy's helmet?
Right, yeah.
You know what? I'm so
shame?
self-conscious about that stuff. If it's gonna happen, I'm gonna get myself ready.
Is it always planned?
How do you get yourself? Yeah, how do you get yourself ready for your anal?
Well, listen, if you know it's going to happen, if it's unplanned, you have to excuse yourself and go and see if you're ready.
What do you mean by ready? And you don't want one in the chamber, is what you're saying?
Exactly.
Okay.
You're sort of
I gotta say, I've done that. That's happened to me. I've done that before. After losing a bet, I physically took a shit on a jet helmet.
So you're saying if you're making love to a man and he says, Rue, I need your behind, you'll say, excuse me for 1 minute, I have to go prepare.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to say, let me see if we can do this,
And you go and you evacuate.
Evacuate,
right. And then you clean up back there, and then you present yourself in the
baby
bedroom.
wipes. Your best defense is paper hasn't touched my bum in over 10 years.
Smart, you won't get hemorrhoids.
That's right.
Absolutely. I tell my audience the same thing.
Baby wipes.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I've learned
funny.
a lot.
No paper, but cock yes. That's unbelievable.
Sure.
Paper, no.
RuPaul, it's fascinating to meet you. A pleasure to meet you. And RuPaul's film Star Booty is available on DVD now. And if you need more information about the film and you're having trouble finding it, you can go to starbooty, BOOTY.com. And also, as I said earlier, RuPaul made his money primarily from going to clubs, and he will be appearing in an area near you soon. And
Let me ask you something about that, because you said you're in Corpus Christi and a couple of other places in Texas. The middle of the country, okay for...
You know what? That's where I make the most money.
Is that right?
It really is, because, big cities
people pay
can't
to leave.
pay the fee.
They pay you to leave.
Get out of town, RuPaul. Here's $1,000.
I was, last weekend, I swear.
Me and the fellas took up a collection in the hat.
Are you wearing...
And if you're a freaky asshole, hike it out of here. We'll give you $500.
Do you have men's underwear on now, or do you wear panties?
No, I'm wearing all men's attire right now.
You are. And when you dress up as a woman, do you wear thong?
I sure do. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Even the underwear.
Well, they're tucking panties.
I was
going
to say they can't be women's.
And you know what they are? It's a thong. It's a thong that will fit me. That will keep everything south of the border, so to speak. It keeps.
How long does it take
you
to get dressed as a woman?
Well, it varies. Depends on to what degree. If I'm going to have my picture taken, where everything's going to be showing under a microscope, it could take me 4 hours. But listen.
So you're like a real woman.
Yeah, it's
takes
the
Robin
same,
4 hours to get
It would
ready.
take anybody 4 hours to have all that stuff done.
Yeah, you have to shave. You have to do the whole thing. It's a big. In fact, I'm looking at you now. You actually have
prosthetics?
You actually have a heavy beard.
Yeah.
I mean, what do? You have to put tons of makeup over that, right?
Yeah.
It's not an easy job.
It's not an easy job. I enjoy it. Listen, I was built to do this job. And so I don't poo-poo it. There have been times when I thought, I can't do it anymore. But then I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it until they run me out of town.
Why not? It's a good business, and people seem to enjoy it.
People enjoy it. And you know what? There's nobody. I'm total counterculture. You would think there'd be more kids coming up to take my throne. I wish there were. I
There's
honestly
nobody
do.
out there.
There's nobody coming up. And I challenge anybody.
Why
come
no
on
more
up.
hit songs? What happened with the music?
Listen, you have, in the music business, you have about 7 years to make it happen until your demographic grows up and they don't buy records anymore. My first record was Could It Be I'm Falling in Love by the Spinners.
How many records did you sell?
I don't know. I think the first single did maybe 260,000. You wasn't.
You never put out an album?
I put out albums. I put an
How'd they
album
sell?
out to Star Booty, just online,
Right.
They sell okay, but listen, I don't get radio play. When was the last time you were in the Virgin Megastore?
Supermodel, that's a supermodel. That never got radio play?
Not really. No, it's still alive today, and I get royalties from it because they use it for fashion shows or on TV for bumpers and stuff. But it never even cracked the top 40.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a much bigger hit.
Subsequently, it's lived, and I make money off of it, but wasn't a.
Well, you're a good guy, and I wish you a lot of luck.
My pleasure being
here. A lot
here.
of fun, and you were for a short stint. You were on radio for a while, right?
I did morning drive for about a year.
Is it? WKTU.
You know what? It wasn't the hours that killed me. It was the suits upstairs. I couldn't deal with all the people saying, you guys should do. You should do the. You guys should do. I love the medium, but and I did it again a few years ago.
Do you have a lot of black friends, or is it tougher for you in the black community?
All my friends, my friends are friends because they're either bohemian or they think a certain way. It's not black or white. It's more because they think outside the box.
Are you angry with black people for not being more accepting of gay people?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yes.
And what do you say when you listen to these rap albums and records that, are very homophobic?
I feel sorry for she's not to be she's more to be pitied than scorned. I love that. That's a Ricky Skaggs line from when I love country music. She's more to be pitied than scorned. I feel sorry for them because what they're projecting outwardly is their own self-loathing.
I've heard a lot of rappers are secretly closeted gay people.
Well, a lot of black men are raised by black women, and there's a lot of femininity there, so they have to overcompensate for it by doing this sort of pimp walk and saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? This, and that's almost a drag into itself. It's like this sort of uber masculine drag, and you're like, what are you doing? Can we just please
over the
talk?
top.
What am I doing? Yeah. I'm robbing niggas like Shaquille. Shit is real. When it's time to eat a meal, I rob and steal.
You're Biggie Smalls.
You're turning RuPaul on.
Because my puke ain't give him his shit. So for the bread and butter, I'll leave niggas in the gutter.
Wow. Good singing. Well, listen, RuPaul. As a matter of fact, some of our own staff have dressed in drag on the cover of my second book.
That's
I was
true.
in drag.
We're all in drag.
And Ben Shee, the man you fell in love with, Benji, there he is as a woman. Can you see that? Can you see him there?
Oh, yeah.
That is Ben Shee.
Any second thoughts now?
Oh, wow.
You still want to marry him?
No, he's very cute.
Yeah,
very cute.
He's pregnant there.
He looks like Peggy Lee.
Yeah. No, that's Ben Shee.
Yeah.
Not Benji. Ben
Did you wear lashes when you did your drag?
Did you do lashes?
I have natural lashes.
Those were your own lashes. You were rocking your own lashes.
There's some mascara on them, but
well, listen, for everybody out there listening, if you even have gorgeous lashes, you still need to wear false eyelashes.
Well, I'll take that under advisement.
Yeah.
RuPaul's film Star Booty available on DVD now. And, I used to hang out a lot at Patricia Fields. And
yes.
You did?
Just get my hair done by all the drag queens.
I heard from Dana the other day.
How's she
Dana.
doing? You know Dana?
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
But Dana's, last time I heard from Dana, he was looking for some money for some tits.
Really?
I think Dana got her tits.
No, she did the whole thing.
Dana got the tits?
For more information, go to starbooty.com. RuPaul, great to meet you and hang out here.
So, will there be a date?
I would love to date Benji. I think he's fabulous.
All right, well, we'll try and hook it up.
Okay, can you do that for me?
I'll see.
Now you finally realized something or observed something from one of the staff members. Benji has been saying for years that he has nice eyes.
Oh, he has? Really? He does. I mean, his eyes are very open and very warm and kind, and there's intelligence there.
So you think he could actually thrive in the gay community? Because a lot of times Howard says he's too overweight and nobody even notices his eyes, and Benji tends to think he has nice blue eyes and nice strong calf muscles.
I don't know if he could thrive. I think he could thrive anywhere he wants to go because his eyes, which are the window to his soul, are open and kind and warm. And if people aren't shut down, they will be able to see that and they'll gravitate toward him.
So there's hope for Benji yet.
Oh, actually Benji has the most hope.
RuPaul, here's Benji.
This is how I look when I'm in shape. This is my old welfare.
You know what? You are in shape.
Thanks. Well,
you are in shape.
I want it to be healthy.
And you know what I told them on camera is that what's going on here is that your eyes are open. There's an intelligence. There's a kindness there that most people don't have, and I can feel you there. So listen, if people aren't responding to you otherwise, it's because they're all shut down. Well, and listen, I'm not just saying that because we're on tape here. This is the truth, absolute truth. So you take that how you want to.
It just made me really. I was starting today feeling down, and I'm like feeling the way people should feel every day now. Happy.
You should, and don't forget it. Every day it's a process of remembering who we really are, and who you really are is so beautiful and open and kind and smart. There's a consciousness in your eyes where you go, there you are, oh hi, and you want to just get to know you better. So listen, don't base how you feel on what other people are thinking, because most people are shut down. They can't afford to open up their heart because they're too scared. There's too much trauma involved there. You know what I'm saying?
I really thank you.
Good.
Thanks a lot.
Good. All right, Benji. Thank you very much. All right. I'm off. See you later.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Benj, man. Finally someone notices
Finally somebody talks.
No. But seriously, Benj, you've been saying for years that you have nice attributes like your eyes and your calf muscles. And
I didn't even show my calf.
I know, but you didn't need to.
Yeah. I just, you know what? I'm not going to try to make any jokes because...
No, you seem genuinely happy about this.
It made me feel really, really good. So thank you, RuPaul. Thank you.
And you were wearing glasses today, and she was still able to, or he was still able to.
Yeah, and I was, okay, here's some insecurities. I'm worried, is it because I have glasses on today? And here's another even bigger insecurity. RuPaul might be so sensitive, and maybe she realized I felt bad, or he realized I felt bad today, and said, you know what, I'm going to make this person feel better.
I wouldn't overthink it, man. He noticed right away.
But that's like being insecure. I just feel good. I feel good.
So let's roll with it.
I feel good.
Let's see a confident stride back into the studio.
Well, it feels like I'm just going to be me, my open, intelligent, sensitive, sweet self, and kind. Lisa's giddy now about me. She feels it.
It's funny because he nailed you right on.
Thank you.
You go, girl.
Oh, now I'm a schmuck again. I just walked in there and I'm a schmuck again.
Come on, carry that in there.
Hey, it's Norm Macdonald. It's my first time doing Howard's show on Sirius. I go back to the terrestrial days, but I'm looking forward to it because you can say the H word.
You need that for your repertoire?
Yeah.
All right, man. Good luck.
H-E double hockey sticks.
No, you can just go ahead and say it.
I know, you can say it right. Can I say it right out?
Go for it.
Hell.
All right.
Looking forward to saying hi to Norm McDonald. There's Norm. Hey, Norm, long time no see. Good to see you.
You too, baby.
Hey, man. Hey, Norm. Hey, it's good to see you. Here, wait, let me put on my jacket for this big interview.
Oh, really? You have to put on a jacket?
Well, Norm is wearing a jacket, and I'm going to wear a jacket.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm going to do.
Just asked me where I got this jacket.
What was that?
Yeah, put on his microphone.
Isn't there a mic?
Yell, yeah.
Now there's a mic. Now you're on. I'm sorry.
Where is the mic?
It's
in
on
your headphones.
headphones.
It's on your headset.
Oh, it is?
How's that?
On my cans?
On your cans. You've got great cans.
It's like Howard Cosell. Hey, listen.
Yes.
Artie was just asking me where I got this jacket, and it just occurred to me, you gave me this motherfucker.
Did I? For what occasion?
I asked you if I could have it.
Is that a Howard Stern jacket?
No, it's called Lugs.
Oh,
L-U-G-Z.
yeah. That's right. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hey, you like that jacket? You want another one? Is that what you're looking for?
Is that why you're here?
Norm, I got to ask you.
I sit down. I can't see Artie.
Sit down.
That's why he does that.
Norm, where have you been? That's the main question everyone wants me to ask you.
Are you still working?
Yeah.
No.
He's in movie jail.
I can't tell you how many conversations I've had. You know I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with various people, friends and things like that, who are fans as well.
Uh-huh.
And we go, like, whatever happened to Norm? Like, Norm just kind of like, you kind of went off.
Yeah.
After your divorce, maybe that's what triggered it or whatever.
What?
And you...
He had a couple of TV shows. You knew where he was then.
You had the Norm show. You had the movie you did with Artie.
Yeah.
Everything with Artie. And but it was almost like you went off and became an actuary or something. Like
what's that word?
Yeah, did you change careers?
What's an actuary?
The guy who does the tables on life expectancy for the insurance companies.
Yeah, you couldn't be more wrong.
Did you retire or did you retire? Did you think of getting out of the business?
When I was with the actuary business?
No, really, what happened to you? Where have you been?
What do you mean, really? You fucking brought up actuary.
No, it's like you're hiding.
And then you're acting like I brought it up.
Why would you bring up a word no one knows what it is?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you?
Why'd you do that?
You did that.
Oh, I did that?
You just said actuary.
I did do that. I would never do that. I always relate to the people.
Everything.
No, but Norm, please don't bring up the word actuary. I want to know really what it
like Edward G. Robinson in Double Indemnity was an actuary.
An actuary.
Isn't that right, Artie?
Listen to me, Norm. Artie's eating, please.
Yeah, don't interrupt.
Don't interrupt. This is his time to eat. Would you say that you did take a sort of a look at your career and just said, "Hey, I want to back off for a while and just
Are you reinventing yourself?
Yeah. What's going on, really?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm doing what I always do. I do what I always
You
did.
do your stand-up. Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, you stopped doing like Letterman. I didn't see you anywhere for a while.
Well, if I'm in New York, but I'm never in New York.
So
I just do stand-up, right?
Right.
And then sometimes they'll offer me stuff that I'm no good at.
Right.
And then I do that.
Right. All right. So you're out there. You say you are doing
Then I go
thing.
back to doing my stand-up.
You know, Gary told me he had a conversation with you in the green room.
Yeah, we had a fucking good one.
Let me see if I can recreate some of that because it sounded interesting to me. He said that you guys started a conversation about some of the guys you did Saturday Night Live with. Spade.
Yeah.
Sandler.
Yeah.
Chris Rock. These kind of guys.
Right.
Are you still in touch with them? And you said, yeah, I'm friendly with them.
Yeah.
But you feel like you can't pick up the phone and call them.
No, yeah. No, there's an interesting dynamic that happens when a guy becomes way more successful and powerful than you are.
Right.
Which is, I don't want to phone out. I love Sandler. I talk to him a lot, but I try to limit it because he gets bugged a lot, you know? He gets
people want things from him.
Yeah, people want things from him, so I don't want anything from him. But when I'm talking to him, I feel like he might think I want something from him or something like that.
Right. You're so aware of others' feelings.
Now you're killing him. What the hell are you doing?
I know he's going to slam me when he says some shit like that.
No, you just snotted all over yourself.
I can fucking see that one coming.
In other words,
you're a motherfucker.
In other words, you're so in tune.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yes. You're bragging, aren't you? Now, you're saying...
Now, Norm, if there's one thing about Norm is he's very in touch with other people's feelings.
Norm.
I've never seen a reaction like that in here.
Norm, what you're saying, you just vomited on yourself, and you blew snot out of your nose. Norm.
There goes that mic.
What I'm trying to say is, you worry that you'll not be perceived the right way. In other words, you're concerned that you don't want to call up Sandler and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Because he's going to think you want something from him.
I have a very good friendship with Adam, so I don't want to affect that friendship badly.
Right.
By giving the what do they call it, like politicians, the perception of impropriety.
Right.
So as if I'm looking for something.
So
fact is, I don't give a fuck if I'm ever in a movie ever.
You don't care about the movies. You did your movie. When you got out of Saturday Night Live, you did the movie Dirty Work. That experience didn't turn you on at all.
I love Dirty Work.
You love doing that.
I think that was a great fucking movie.
Right. So you
what do you mean right? Why say right? I thought you didn't like it.
You know, I never saw it.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about?
He saw Don Rickles.
I'm saying that you love the experience. Why don't you do it again?
Well, because nobody...
It's hard to take a guy seriously after you see boogers flying out.
Wait, is there snot coming out?
No,
Not
you're
anymore.
fine.
You cleaned up okay.
You look so you're going to show that in slow motion and shit?
I love it.
It'll be animated.
Yeah. So I understand what you're saying, that there are certain guys. Are there guys who call you all the time and bug you? Are there people who want things from you because you are at the top of the comedy community?
I'm not at the top of the comedy community at all.
How long is your set when you go out and do a show? Now like Chris Rock, he was in here yesterday. He says, I'm going to see the Norm Macdonald show on Saturday night in Caroline's. He's making a whole night of it. He can't wait to go. Will that make you nervous to know that Chris is in the audience?
No.
That doesn't. You're so seasoned at this thing, you know what to do.
Nah, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I don't care if I bomb or kill. Nothing matters to me.
It doesn't matter to you, but this is your career. This is the chosen path you've gone down. What do you mean it doesn't matter to you? Of course it matters. I'm not flying into that.
Matter?
You love when you do well on stage. And
no, I don't. Who told you that?
You don't. Don't you care that when you do a show that people are into it? And
no, I
enjoy
couldn't give
themselves?
a fuck.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can actually attest to that. When I used to open for him, and if it didn't go well,
isn't that a defense mechanism, my friends?
Well, he thinks it's funnier if they don't
I do
laugh.
think if it's bombs, I think it's pretty fucking funny.
You like to bomb?
I don't like to. I'm saying it's funny.
When do you bomb? What happens? You mean you're
Let's put it to you this way, right? You go in front of a group of people and try to make them laugh.
Right.
Try your hardest to make them laugh.
Right.
And then they don't laugh. That's funny.
You're not doing the specific thing you're there to do.
Exactly.
That is
not only that, but it's also funny that you go there to make them laugh. You're trying to make their life better. You're failing, so they hate your fucking guts.
And you see the humor in that.
I see humor in that. Like, it's not like you're up there trying to make them not laugh. You're trying to do your best to please them.
But don't you stay...
It's like if you told a joke to your dad and he kicked you.
But don't you stay at home a certain amount of hours a day and write and come up with this material that you do on stage? I mean, you put time and effort into... You don't? It's the same act from 100 years ago?
No, I do. No, I think I have about 8 hours of material.
8 hours of material. So you're always writing new material.
Well, I thought you meant write on a piece of paper.
I don't know. How do you? What's the process when you
just
make
think it up in your head and then you say?
Is that
you don't have it written anywhere?
If you're afraid you're going to forget it, you put it on a napkin. You put like Brezhnev or whatever.
No, but let's say you have a great
He
joke.
does a lot of current stuff.
You're a big McCain guy, right? So, like, let's say you have a joke about
I'm
Obama.
a big McCain guy.
I heard you were supporting John McCain.
Jesus, where the fuck do you get your information?
Is that wrong?
Steve Langford?
Yes. where are you not supporting John McCain? Are you an Obama guy? Is that what's going on?
Well, I'm afraid of this Sarah Palin lady.
You don't like her?
No, Sarah.
Why don't you like her? I would think you...
fundamentalist Christian.
That scares the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yet you're a pro-life guy. You're way into all that kind of stuff.
When did he get to be pro-life?
I know this about Norm.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I thought on Bill O'Reilly you said that you support McCain.
I said I agree with him on pro-life. Yeah.
You do. You agree with him on pro-life, but you're not a McCain supporter.
No, right now, if I had to vote tomorrow,
and
I had American citizenship,
that's right. You're not even American. Why am I bothering? Yeah, right. But no one knows.
I would vote for Obama.
You would. You like him?
I don't like anybody. I don't like any of them. But
are you an angry man?
No, no. I said I don't like politicians.
Do you like people? Are you a people person? Do you like to hang out?
Yeah, I love people.
Norm will go to the mall
and shoot people.
Go over to Orange Julius.
No, this is what I like to do.
Are you a recluse?
Yes,
you are.
I would say that.
Would you say
almost agoraphobic?
Really? Do you spend most of your day in the house?
Yeah.
Do you still have a tremendous gambling problem?
No.
You do not. What happened? What changed?
Well,
I stopped hanging around.
No, as my son got
older,
mm-hmm. I realized that really the worst part of gambling is not the money you lose, but the time.
Right. So you're saying you wanted to spend more time with your son?
Because when I'm with my son, the time is so wonderful.
Is it wonderful?
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, you're able to give to your son?
Am I able to?
What do you do with your son?
I play with him.
You do? How old is he now?
How old is this young man?
He's 15 years old.
15 years
You're
old.
still playing with him.
Right.
You know, it's a funny thing.
Yeah.
When he was a very young boy, you know, when he was like 3, 4, or something like that, I would play games with him. You know, like we'd play basketball or something.
Sure.
And I'd let him win.
Right.
You know, and now he can beat me at everything. And so he's like, "Hey, man, I always beat you at everything." I said, "No, fuck, I used to let you win." You go, "Fuck." He doesn't believe it.
He always beat you.
Yeah, so he just thinks I'm some retard that can't beat a fucking infant.
He's tall. He's a tall kid. He's playing basketball.
He's playing b-ball, baby.
You're not
It'd be
playing-
good to have him out there with Artie, shoot and see how he does.
You're not playing poker at all? You're not playing, because you love to play
you play
high
the
stakes
friendly
poker.
games, right?
Come on.
I try not to.
Really?
I still play a little poker, I have to admit, but...
Did you go to therapy for this? I mean, was there some sort of...
No, what do you think I'm you? I don't do that shit.
You don't need to do any of that. You won't talk to anyone, right? You're above that.
I don't do that.
You're too good for that shit, right, man? Right?
Why do you keep putting the phrase in that way?
What do you mean? What do you say? What?
I said I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
To I'll tell you what, this is what happened with me with a psychiatrist once. I think this is why I don't do it anymore.
You did go to a psychiatrist.
When I was a young man, when
Yes.
I was like 17 or trouble kid, and they sent me to a psychiatrist.
Right.
And I talked to the guy, and I talked to him twice, right?
Right.
Next week, he fucking commits suicide.
Is that true?
So it's in the paper that I'm reading about. The guy's the worst fucking life ever. Like coke and yeah, you know. I mean, I shouldn't say the worst, but you know, just the worst fucking life. And I felt so bad because here I am yammering to him on his last week of life about my God, my mother. You know, so,
You were labeled as a troubled child? Is that true?
I was a bit troubled.
What behaviors led to them labeling you? What were you doing? What behaviors led to them labeling you a troubled child? I mean, something must have happened to commit you to a psychiatrist.
Well,
albeit a bad one, but nevertheless.
It was all happening in Canada, you know.
Canada.
You can't talk about it because it happened in Canada.
No, I'm saying.
You know what happens in Canada stays in Canada. But seriously, what led to?
Hey, you want to hear a joke from my act?
Yes. I do.
He must have done something really bad.
No, it's about that whatever happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Go ahead. Yeah, I want to hear
that fucking whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
So actually, it doesn't really stay. Like you can't. It's not like you can kill a person and then leave Vegas and everything's cool. You know what I mean? So what I did was I looked at that phrase. What it actually means is basically you can go to Vegas, fuck a prostitute, and then she will not tell your wife.
Right. That's exactly
what they're saying.
You're saying
not like those gossipy small town whores.
You're saying
back to where you come from. I'm saying back at home, they're blabbermouths.
You're saying, in other words,
they're sitting in the beauty parlor going, "Oh, you're married to Hank Johnson? I fucking shit on his face last night."
In other words,
it's a small world.
There are certain people who literally think they could go to Vegas and do anything they want and it will stay in Vegas. And they're completely wrong.
Of course.
And they should be more literal in the translation of what happens in Vegas.
Yes, they should say,
because some people are dumb. They don't get it.
They don't know.
No. You're saying the slogan should be, if you fuck a whore in Vegas, your wife won't find out. That's it.
Right. They're very discreet.
Yeah, I like that act. That's what you're going to be doing at Caroline's? I would go see that.
That's a joke.
I like that joke.
But why were you labeled a troubled child?
Yeah. What happened that specifically sent you to the psychiatrist?
Oh, no, everybody goes, you go.
No, when I was 17, they didn't send me to a psychiatrist. My father looked at me, raised his fist, and said, "Here's your psychiatrist." He was a good dad. You must have acted out in some way. Did you get arrested?
You've gotten a psychiatrist.
Oh, I'm in there 4 days a week now.
Well, what the fuck are you asking me? Why?
I'm asking you at 17, what led them to put you in you said you were a troubled child.
How old are you?
Right now, 54.
And you're going to a psychiatrist 4 days a week?
3 days now.
3 days a week?
Yeah.
I'm 17. I go one fucking time. I'm the guy that's fucked up?
All right, listen. You
got to give your head a shake.
Listen, I was shocked.
Hey, what do you think of that, man? I was thinking of using that as my...
Tagline?
Tagline, yeah. For a comedy?
I like it.
Hey, give your head a shake.
Like the guy who says hamburger at the end?
You know that?
There's a guy...
funniest motherfucker ever.
There's a black guy. His entire act at the end, he goes hamburger.
Just like that.
Yeah,
that's his line.
But it's funny.
It is funny,
It
actually.
So what is now your new line?
No matter what he says.
And what's your
So
new
you
line?
go like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Hamburger.
And at first you hate it, but like 5 minutes in, you're laughing your ass off.
You like it.
Where's a big cowboy hat?
Yeah, hamburger.
Do you?
He's got a lot of gimmicks going on at once.
You don't miss the movies. You don't miss Saturday Night Live. You do miss
I miss
Saturday.
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
You do?
Yeah. I love the Saturday Night Live.
Chevy Chase was in here recently. He didn't say it on my show, but I read it somewhere. He said the only guy who ever did the news right since I left was Norm Macdonald. Did you know that?
Really?
Did you know he said that?
I heard that.
Oh, you did hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard you have that framed on your wall. Is that true?
No,
it is not true. Okay. You don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Chevy Chase didn't remember me.
No, are you kidding?
I swear to God.
Free shampoo and shit.
I know. Well, I mean, listen, he remembered you. He didn't remember
Chevy
me.
remembers you. He doesn't remember working with Artie. No.
He got up and he said, "Nice to meet you."
Artie said, we worked together. He goes, really? When?
Yeah, what film?
What film was that? The midget film?
I said, "Dirty Work."
You know what happened with Chevy when he was on? Because he was having trouble with you, because you would phone him and wake him up and all that shit.
We were not friends back then.
Yeah.
Right.
So I told him,
right.
I said, Chevy, fucking phone Howard, and just, if you like him, he'll like you, it's over.
That's it. And now we're friends. We're the best
there
of
you
friends
go.
now. That's how it works.
That's good.
So anyway, I was shocked.
Because remember he said he was at a Yankees game, and a guy came up and called his daughter a cunt.
That's right.
Yeah, actually, he spoke about you quite a bit there. Yeah.
Right, I'm sure. Listen to me, Norm.
You don't age, man. You look good.
I look good? Thank you. And you look good.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, you look real good.
Man.
You put on a little weight, but it looks good on you. You look
I'm
working
big.
out?
No, it's just fat.
You're fat now?
Well, it's like, but it's proportion. No, I got abs and shit.
Listen, I always talk about Norm being a good-looking guy. He always got he's quietly going back. He scored some big ones. Who was it I heard you had? Can I mention someone I heard that you had sex with?
I don't know.
I'll tell you the name. You can confirm, deny, or not even comment. Oh, somebody said you once had sex with the porn star, Savannah Sampson. Ooh. Is that true or false?
I never even heard of her.
Never heard of her, so you never had her.
I never heard of her, so
I would like to have sex with her.
No, I've never had sex with a porn star.
She's my favorite porn star.
Yeah, but when you worry about...
You would never.
This is what I would worry about.
Go ahead.
Because I remember when Pamela Anderson was on Saturday Night Live, hey, man, you got to go for that and stuff. I wouldn't want to, after... Tommy Lee and who's the other dude?
That's right. Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to pull out my measly cock, What the fuck am I? What, am I crazy? I'm not stupid.
But you also worry about diseases and things like that, right? I mean, you're pretty careful. You wear rubber when you're with the women, or do you go wild and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna have sex without a rubber? What do you do?
When I'm making love to
a lady? Do you ever yell out hamburger?
After he comes, he says hamburger.
Hamburger. No, seriously, how is your sex life, by the way? Because you're single now a long time. We don't see you in the tabloids. We don't see you with any broads, any women, nothing. Are you into a commitment? Are you into any kind of committed relationship?
No.
Nothing. Those days are over.
Mostly I just whack off.
You whack off mostly?
Almost only, yeah.
You don't go out on dates?
No, I much prefer whacking off.
See, I always thought you'd be the kind of guy, because you like to be home. You're a recluse.
He'd get a wife or something.
Not a wife, maybe a tight girlfriend, someone
The whacking off's better.
Yeah, you really feel that way.
Yeah, because my imagination's better than any fucking reality.
Are you being serious with me?
I'm being dead serious.
When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
I don't think I've ever had a girlfriend. I had a wife. I guess she was my girlfriend before I married.
Right, and after the wife,
that was it?
That was it. You realized I'm a different guy than I thought I was. I'm really a loner.
Yeah.
You're a loner.
Yeah.
Do you get lonely?
No.
I was shocked that you went on Adam's show, Adam Carolla, and you said, Howard, more or less, it seemed like you kind of said that I'm responsible for Artie's heroin abuse.
He almost said you're killing Artie.
Yeah, and you said that.
What did you say again? Wait, stop.
I thought you were on Adam's show. I could play the tape, but I don't need to unless you want to refresh your memory. They played me the tape. You kind of said Howard is the cause, and that I even
on Adam
Carolla's show. You said I was the
I was talking about Artie. I brought up Artie.
Yeah, you brought up Artie.
I didn't. He did.
He did.
Out of the blue.
But I somehow got slammed, and you said I was shocked to hear this. that you felt that I was somehow enabling, and you even said that I killed Hank the Angry Dwarf, where I was said to Doug Goodstein, why don't you come in and talk about how many times we had him committed?
You know what? You're right. You're right. I did say that.
Yeah.
And I apologize for that, because that's not true. That's a terrible thing I said.
I felt horrible that you would say that about me.
No, I do remember saying
Were you joking or what?
No, I wasn't joking.
But
you believed it at the time.
No, the Hank the Angry Dwarf thing, I don't believe. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. That was wrong of me, because first of all, I didn't know shit about what I was talking about, anyways. Right. But no, the Artie thing.
Explain it to me, because if there's something I can be doing, I want to know what I can do. Maybe you got information.
I'm not Dr. Drew. I don't know.
But you seem to know that day.
Yeah, you were very full of yourself.
Well, sometimes you're on the fucking radio and you say stuff.
You guys know I'm sitting here.
No, but I take this. Artie, pretend you're not here for a minute. Eat something.
All right.
I love
It's funny
Artie.
you think it's your problem, not Artie's problem.
Well, this is what you said.
No.
Because I really want an explanation of this. It was very hurtful. And it even got me thinking. I said, Norm's a bright guy. I like you. And I said, gee, if Norm thinks that of me, I have to really sit down and examine myself. And I even went to my psychiatrist. I talked about it. I said, gee, Norm said these horrible things about me.
Did you talk to your psychiatrist?
I did.
Wait a minute. You said Norm?
Norm. And he goes, who the fuck is Norm? That guy, I haven't seen him since Dirty Work.
Norm.
Who's he? I took 3 sessions up on Norm. What do you mean about Artie? All right, you apologize about Hank. And really, Hank, we tried so desperately to get this guy in hospitals.
Don't drink.
No, I believe you.
We really were.
I honestly
Do you remember that appearance?
But do you remember?
Do you
remember that?
Yeah,
so I felt bad after I heard that, because I do love Artie, and I would do anything to see Artie stop the negative behavior. I've talked to Artie privately about it. I mean, I don't want to be some guy who jams it down his throat and all that kind of stuff. But you seem to feel that I'm enabling or encouraging the behavior, and I'm not.
I don't remember hearing. I said the Stern Show.
Yes. You feel it's Robin who's doing most of it.
No, but I'm saying that the show is a creation.
Yes.
That's very real. That's very. It's at its most interesting when the guest is at his most honest.
Yes,
so
that's true.
Artie is probably as honest as you're going to find.
Yes, he's terrific.
And as provocative as you're going to find.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So then there at 4, that makes the show hugely entertaining.
That is true.
And isn't that what you're going for?
Well, I'm always into honesty, but I mean...
But how is that enabling him or encouraging him to do destructive things?
Well, I don't know. For instance, let me ask you this.
I don't think you know either.
Let me ask you
I don't think anyone knows.
No.
I just,
let me ask you this.
Well, I put it out there, and
but everyone blames me.
No, I'm not blaming, but I'm saying when Artie threw the thing at Teddy and shit, right?
Right.
Then you didn't play it again for the rest of the day.
That's right. I didn't.
Why didn't you play it?
I didn't play it because Artie was so distraught and the emotions were so real that I felt that Artie was in a state that I didn't even know. We hadn't even talked afterwards. He left. And I felt that by replaying it, Artie could... you have to put it in perspective. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know if Artie was going to go put a bullet in his own head because he was so upset that he did that. And I felt by replaying
by the way, Teddy has apologized.
Then when you put it on demand and promo the hell out of it.
Because I spoke to Artie and we talked over the weekend, and Artie was going to leave the show. And some private things happened between myself and Artie, and which we have never gone into on the air. It's off the air private stuff.
Yeah.
And I felt, in all seriousness, and Artie felt, we made the decision together that we could go on. Artie wanted the audience to see that, but Artie has changed his behavior a lot and has really thought that whole experience through. So in all seriousness, hamburger. In all seriousness, I...
Honestly, Teddy has apologized for forcing me to do that.
Yeah. we determined, Artie and I determined it was Teddy's fault somehow.
So it was okay to screen.
Yeah.
No, so you're in a conflicted place where you...
I love Artie.
Yes.
And I know,
believe me, I listen to the show and I know that you guys love each other.
Yes.
I can see it. So.
I don't know if he loves me. He told me I'm not his bro, but I love him.
I apologize like Norm apologized for him.
So what are we really saying now?
Well, listen, Chris Rock, because every guest has to comment on this.
I think that Norm has disavowed everything he said on Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
No, I disavowed the thing about Hank the Angry Dwarf.
But you backtracked and you now say, no, I don't think you're at fault.
What about Adam Carolla?
I never said
Artie?
that
I think he was saying that.
Exactly what I'm saying.
It's hard to, like, I put all that out there, and now it's such part of the fabric of the show. It's hard for me to get off that roller coaster. Like, you're not asking me to do it.
Interesting.
You're not asking me to do it.
No.
But I feel like it becomes entertaining, and I feel like it's necessary, not from any orders, but just that, it feeds itself.
Listen, I hired Artie on our show. You're the reason Artie's here.
You're the reason we know this stuff about Artie.
And when Artie was hired on the show, Artie wasn't doing any of this shit. Okay. I hired him because he's a funny guy.
He's hilarious.
He can talk about this.
And introduction to Artie, Norm pushed him forward because he didn't want to talk about Elle McPherson and said he does cocaine.
Right, yeah.
I didn't say he did cocaine. Yeah. I didn't say he did cocaine at the time. This was a thing in the past.
But if
Artie had been backstage on coke, I would have brought him out and go, hey, look, Artie's on coke.
It had happened 2 weeks before.
So in other words, after this 10 minutes have gone by of this discussion about Artie, no one knows anything, right? We don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. No one has anything.
Well, I guess no one really knows what to do. No. I mean, but I don't know. I said things probably emotionally, and I was very emotional at this fucking roast that I had to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because Artie, I thought he was dead. I didn't fucking know. I thought they were telling us, I thought they wanted to do their roast so bad that they weren't going to tell us a guy was dead. Which that's what I thought. It's
just believable.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The show does have to go on, Norm. You know that.
That's not what I've heard.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
I've heard the show doesn't necessarily have to go on.
That's in Canada. That's why show business in Canada is going nowhere. The show doesn't go on over there. Everything upsets them.
So I think me and Saget were talking a lot, and we got very depressed that night after the roast.
I see. Okay.
And we talked about Artie a lot, and and then I never expected Adam to bring that up. I should have phoned you guys. I should have phoned Artie. You shouldn't fucking say things about...
No, I just was concerned that you thought that of me. Norm Macdonald has agreed to go to Caroline's on Broadway in Manhattan tonight through Saturday. Yeah. This is you're upset about the Carolines?
Huh?
You like going to Caroline's, or you're upset about it? You don't even really want to go to Caroline's, do you? You're not that thrilled.
No, what are you fucking talking about?
Is it good money?
This is what happened.
No, go ahead.
I took the red eye last night.
Yes.
I just got in, right?
Just now.
Yeah.
Right.
But I took a sleeping pill so I could sleep on the
plane.
What the fuck is she doing, a Sudoku or something?
She prepares the news.
She just does
I'm listening to you. You were on the plane. You were asleep on the plane.
No, I wasn't asleep. I took a sleeping pill and did not go to sleep.
Oh.
Did not fall asleep.
So you're messed up now.
Pardon me?
You're messed up now?
What are you talking about?
Are you messed up from the pill? The pill that you took, did that mess you up?
You're tired.
I'm just tired.
You're tired.
I didn't sleep, and I took a sleeping pill.
Okay.
So you don't. So I would take another 8 sleeping pills for that.
What are you going to do?
I hit the stage at Caroline's in about 14 hours after I do these other 10 shows on your network.
Artie,
anyone watch these things?
What shows are you going to be doing?
He's doing shows that I told him yell out the window. There'll be more listeners.
Let me hear what you're doing.
Maxim Radio with Stretch.
Oh, Stretch.
Does he have another show?
I don't know. Yes.
Comedy by Request.
Oh.
Getting Late. I don't know. But all I know is it ends at 5.
Wow.
Oh, you're going to be here all day.
No, Brewer Unleashed.
A Brewer. You know Brewer, Jim Brewer.
But he's not here.
Oh, he's not? He doesn't do the show from here?
I think he's doing it. I think he didn't come in. He's doing it from his house.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He didn't even come in to see you, Brewer.
Yeah. I thought I got to do it from my house.
I thought Mad Dog Unleashed was...
Oh, Unleashed you do. Mad Dog Unleashed.
No, but Brewer Unleashed. He just reminded me, Brewer has the same name.
Brewer, you mean Mad Dog took Brewer's name?
Yeah,
Unleashed?
It's Unleashed.
It's Brewer Unleashed. Right.
How can we have that? How can we
Everything's Unleashed on Sirius.
Yeah, no.
They all stole it from that Byron Allen.
He was Unleashed.
He had comics Unleashed.
You're right. I remember he was Unleashed too. All these guys are Unleashed.
I went on Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed.
Yes. How was that experience?
Well, first of all, you couldn't be more leashed. But he would.
When was he ever unleashed?
He would do the craziest fucking segues ever. Like, you know, he just asked you for some bits from your fucking act, right?
Right.
So then he talked to one guy. I've had to follow fucking Schimmel, right? So he's not a good guy to open with. So Byron Allen's like, so, Robert, I understand you have cancer. You know, that's his fucking opening. So Schimmel's like, yeah, I have cancer and I'm fucking the girl that...
right.
Boyfriend, and then he turns to me and goes, and Norm, you got a dog.
Sounds like you guys were unleashed that night. You really were laying it all out.
But the funniest thing I heard him say is, he said, because, you know, he just gets the jokes beforehand and then tries to think of a question. So he had John Lovitz on, and he said, now, John, I understand you're getting older.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
I got to have a tape
I swear
of
to
that.
God, that happened.
John, I understand you're getting older. Had a joke on aging. Wow.
That's like I told the Carmen Electra was on that show later. This is my favorite dumb chick moment of all time. Dumb hot chick. And the girl said to her, it was one of those, that black chick who hosted that show for a while.
Aisha Tyler?
Yeah, that was her. So she says, Carmen, what's the one thing you can't live without? And she said, she thought for like 30 seconds and she said food.
Well, she answered it properly.
So you're a human. So you're a human.
It's got to be
being.
either oxygen or food, right? What else is there? Let's take a couple of phone calls for the great Norm Macdonald. We haven't seen him in years.
I know, it's so nice. You know, last time I came up here, was with Artie when we were looking around the studios. You were showing me the new studios.
Right, yeah. You're talking about a couple of years already.
Yeah.
You're busy. Listen, what can I say? What do you think of these comedians? Like Dave Chappelle stays on stage sometimes 8, 9, 10 hours.
Yeah, I know. They have Dane Cook in L.A. They have this contest now.
Yeah.
Who can stay on stage the longest?
Isn't that ridiculous? I mean, doesn't that...
Well, it's kind of... The audience is really the people that should get the prize.
Exactly. I know. I mean, that you can get even the best comedian. You would get fatigued after a while hearing that much comedy.
I mean, if you can kill for it, should be, you know, if you go 5 minutes without a laugh, you lose or something. But otherwise, it's just talking to a mic.
Do you ever get up on stage and think about the absurdity of it all? Do you ever sit there and you're in the middle of your act and you go, like, what is my job? I'm standing here in front of a bunch of people and they're waiting for me to make them laugh. Isn't that the craziest profession in the world when you think about it? I mean, isn't that does it ever drive you insane? Do you ever wish you did something else?
Well, I did manual labor before, and I liked that a lot.
I was a dishwasher. I loved it.
Yeah.
But the pay was shitty.
The pay's shit, but somehow I always had money. I don't know why.
You yearn for those days.
I don't got no money now.
All right, Ralph, you're first up in Jersey. Go ahead.
Ralph.
Norm.
How you doing, baby?
Good, man. Hey, first of all, Norm's a great stand-up. I highly recommend his show. I've gone a couple of times. It's really good.
All right.
And I'm not going to repeat anything that Norm and we've talked off the air about Artie, and I don't think you're being 100% honest there, Norm. I think you know that there's some things you said. I don't think that you're saying that Howard's responsible for Artie's behavior, but the show just encourages it.
Yeah,
well, that's what he just said.
And there's no, and then there's no consequences, and that's where I think so. Like Artie falls asleep. What job could you fall asleep at?
Well, Ralph brings up a good point, because every guest has to talk about this now, I think. Chris Rock said that, you know, Howard should fire me. That's what he said. You know, because if I didn't have money, I wouldn't be able to.
Well, if you weren't so funny, you would be fired. Well, I mean, that's the bottom line.
Do you recommend that I fire Artie?
But get away with it because you're so funny.
But if Chris Rock said that, he's incorrect.
That's not the right move.
If
fire your friend.
There is a job that you can fall asleep at.
Sure.
Because Artie falls asleep.
That's right.
Guy's sitting right there.
Let's go to Debbie. Debbie needs to speak to you, Norm. Go ahead,
Norm.
Debbie.
I was wondering what you think about Artie always complaining about the movie Dirty Work, because I think it's hilarious. And in his DVD, he gives people money back if they paid for it.
Yeah, no, that's funny. No, it's funny because Dirty Work is a movie that's you know, just how can I put it? It's just bad.
It's hilarious.
I know it is a funny movie. I can't apologize for it.
Chevy Chase was in it, and he said that unfortunately he was disappointed because it was really like an R-rated script, and then the studios got a hold of it and cut out a lot of funny stuff.
The studios.
Why does Artie apologize for it?
Yeah, well,
no, I mean, I look, I love the movie too, but it's a movie that's fun to make. Listen, the kid at my shows, they have 50 DVDs, and they asked me to sign it on stage, so I thought of a joke for it.
Did the movie make any money?
No,
it did not make any money.
But the funny thing was, Chevy was right, because I remember the fucking there was that guy Greg. Remember? There was a guy from MGM, you know. So the movie was pretty fucking dirty, I thought, and they kept going, "Nah, this is a PG movie," you know. And we're like, really? Like, it seems like an R movie. You know? We're saying a lot of dirty stuff in here, and we're doing dirty things. And no, man, that's fine. So we didn't do any retakes or anything, like a clean version, you know.
Right.
Then they gave it to the MPAA for notes, and they gave the script back with no notes. Usually they make little notes.
Sure.
They said, "What are you fucking guys crazy?" You know. They didn't even fucking dignify with a single note, because the whole thing was so dirty, was so obviously an R movie.
Wow.
So then we didn't have any fucking backups. We had to cut scenes. We had to do retarded looping. That looked like nothing.
I would like to see the original version, Deja. You know, Artie does that joke. He says, "If anyone didn't like Dirty Work, I'll return your money." You know, he's already returned $90 million. The guy's bankrupt.
No, you know what it is?
That's very flawed.
Yeah, Ralph.
Howard.
Yes.
How could the movie be a failure if you returned $90 million?
But it wasn't logical what I just said. Ralph, go ahead.
So I'm at dinner with Norm once, or lunch or something. We're at a big table, like all these people sitting around, and Norm puts his hand on my leg, not rubbing my leg or anything, just puts his hand on my leg. And I don't know, like, it was weird, but, you know, Norm's a weird guy. I don't know, like, maybe he was fucked up. I don't know. His hand was just, like, on my leg.
You didn't knock it away, did you?
And then 5 minutes later, Norm goes, "Hey, you know, Ralph is a fag. I've had my hand on his leg, and he hasn't moved."
That's how I test people.
You test them.
So
you believe Ralph is gay?
I test people to find out if they're fags, and that's one of my tests. Can you imagine letting a fucking dude grab your leg for 5 minutes?
You mean Ralph didn't say anything?
Not a fucking word.
Ralph, you're gay.
Aren't you the fag for grabbing my leg?
No, he's testing you. Norm, you are a genius. I really mean that. You might be the greatest genius of all time. You were the only one who figured out that Ralph really is gay. Why wouldn't you make Ralph? Why wouldn't you make Norm remove his hand?
Yeah, say, what are you doing?
What?
I don't know. I found it funny. I didn't know.
And if he grabbed your cock, would that have been funny?
I've been giving Ralph a hand job for 20 minutes.
That was later.
Norm, you are a genius.
He laughed.
I love that.
Norm blew me too, but
I like how it becomes the other guy now.
Let's go to thank you, Ralph.
That's why I test if guys are fat.
All right. Have you tested anyone else as a fag, or is that the only?
He tried it the first day of Dirty Work. I fucking punched him in the face.
Yeah, you see, you knew he wasn't a fag.
No, I knew he was a fag. He overreacted.
Everybody's gay.
I patted him on his shoulder. That's all.
You must think I'm super heterosexual.
Me.
You never tested me like that.
You ain't no fag.
That's right. Nick, go ahead. You're on.
Howard, I just wanted to say that this is the funniest interview. I'm literally pissing my pants. Norm is
terrific.
Right on point, and he's the funniest son of a bitch who's ever taken a sip of water, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, then you'll want to go see him at Caroline's on Broadway.
Absolutely.
You better get over there.
So what's the plan?
I'm going to scampering right down there.
Norm, he has all these old-timey expressions. I'll be scampering right down there. Why, that some bitch is the funniest thing since a glass of water.
You're a real piece of shit. You're so funny.
That's Norm Macdonald. He's the richest man in town.
Yeah.
Me and Norm used to talk about Norm. He used to say, like, after 2 years
off with a hunting knife there, buddy.
Yeah, well.
After 2 years of the Norm show, he was like, you know, fuck, I got enough money, like, fuck being the richest guy in L.A. I got enough money to be the richest guy in, like, Spokane, Washington. You know, and it's just like...
Because you go on the road, and you know, the guy would drive you to the club. You'd be in some little town somewhere, right. You know? And then the guy would be driving you past, and then you see this fucking huge palace with 8 cars, you know? And they go, "That's Roy Johnson's house, richest man in town. Why, that house costs over $100,000.
Wow. So the plan was, I got so much money from my sitcom.
Yeah, I'll just be the richest guy guy in this little place. Oh, that's Norm MacDonald lives there.
Do you miss?
Why, he fucked my daughter.
Do you?
Sure.
Do you miss the days of the sitcom? Do you miss that kind of money, that action? I mean, that was tremendous. I mean, you didn't have to do a whole lot, and you got a lot of money, right?
You got to do. That's a misconception. If you're the star of the show,
there's a lot for you to do.
As a supporting actor on a sitcom is literally stealing money.
You were stealing money.
Yes, but he had a lot.
Do you miss the sitcom at all?
Had a good job.
Did you miss the pay? Do you miss the going to the studio? It's exciting, right? You don't miss it.
No, I don't miss. I miss the people. It sounds like faggot, but I love Artie. I love Laurie Metcalf, and I love Max Wright. So
right. You don't call Artie that much, do you?
Well, I'd say about once a month.
Once a month, you guys speak on the phone.
We
it's
try
not awkward.
We try to talk.
Is it uncomfortable speaking to Artie now?
No, I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable. Sometimes you have to, be careful, what you say. It's like,
really?
He gets touchy, right?
No, I'm saying the same way that Letterman doesn't want to talk to you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you got 4 hours to fill, so you got to sometimes be careful.
I see. Really?
Even though I have probably nothing of scandal.
I can't imagine what those conversations are. I just can't.
Unbelievable.
Well, look, you've done it all. You're Norm MacDonald. What's the plan for the rest of the day?
That's when you have nothing to say.
You're going to do the show.
Done it all.
You've done
You're
it all.
Norm MacDonald. That says my name. That's when you know the interview's coming to a halt. So what else?
Now, what is the
it
game
says
plan?
Here you're Norm MacDonald.
What is the game plan for the rest of the day? You're going to do some shows at Sirius.
Yeah.
After you're done with those shows,
people in those seats.
you're going to take a nap.
I don't think I can take a nap. My hotel room's not ready. They said till 4 or 5.
You couldn't get the room the day before, and so
I should have. Yeah.
That might have worked out better for you.
Well, let me ask you. Artie says on the road he doesn't know what to do with himself. What do you do when you're on the road in some little town?
Yeah, what do you do?
Like I only like the time that I'm on stage, because other than that,
what do you do when you have to kill time? Do you play chess?
Other than being a fucking other than the hour you're on stage, you're basically a fucking drifter.
Yeah, that's true.
So most of the time you're trying to find food, and these fucking towns think they're interesting, and so you go. This is what they find the most interesting. You go, hey, what is there to do in your fucking shit town? So then they go, you got to see the Galleria.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I'm from L.A.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen Galleria.
A guy in Houston.
Last year, a guy shot everyone at the Galleria.
A guy in Houston told me that once. He said, first of all, it's a 400-pound guy. It was May in Houston. Like the sweat was dripping off me. I had to the club guy told me, take a cab. Like, I'll pay you for it. There's no car.
Right.
So I get in a cab in Houston. It's like 140 degrees. This guy's got a huge flannel shirt on. Hey. And he says hi. I say hi. He goes, you're a New Yorker, huh? And I'm like, well, I'm from there. And he goes, we got a place in town. It's just like Greenwich Village. And I said, really? And he says, yeah, but there's no fags. And I said, well, what is it? He goes, and he said, it's the Galleria. And I went, it was a mall.
With a hockey rink. It had a hockey rink.
But there were no fags.
Yeah,
he was right.
Yeah.
Listen.
I put my hand on a bunch of guys' fucking legs. And they all said, what's your problem?
So you really have the same problem Artie does, in the sense that you have to kill a lot of time in your career.
Well,
there's crazy boredom.
But you never got into heroin or crack or any of this stuff that Artie does to kill time.
I know. To kill time?
Yeah.
To kill me. Is that the point? Yeah, just to kill some time?
You know, it's funny.
Well, that's what he's doing. He hates it. He kills time.
Wait a minute. I don't think he's doing it to kill time.
You're not a drug guy, though, are you?
Well, in a way, everything. One time when I had the gambling fucking thing,
right.
I went to a psychiatrist, and he said, you're doing it to like avoid life.
Right.
So I was like, isn't that why you do every fucking thing there is? You know what I mean? Like, that's why you go to work and you get.
In a sense, that is life. Right.
Life is avoiding.
Was gambling your thing? Like, in other words, it took your mind off of all your issues and all that kind of stuff. It was your.
It's a complete escape, but then the thing that you do to escape your problem becomes the fucking problem.
I always worried about you because I always had a feeling you were always losing too. Like you weren't very good at gambling, but you were you would constantly bet on the wrong
Gabe
teams.
Kaplan?
Yeah, Gabe Kaplan.
No.
Like
well, you can't win if you gamble.
Poker, not even. You can't win that.
You can win poker if you want to.
Yeah, but you never win.
No, I don't think you. I don't. It's a complicated thing, but I don't think
sit down and
gamblers
figure
want to
out-
win. I remember one time I heard Omar Sharif talking about it, and a couple times in my life I've been dead broke from gambling.
Right.
And he said this thing that I found like I related to because he said I lose $6 million. He was talking about the most money he lost. I don't know.
And God only knows how he got $6 million.
Yeah.
By the way, dead on impression.
I know, it's good, right?
Excellent, Omar Sharif. Yes.
Look forward to Caroline.
But he was a big gambler, big bridge player.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Yes.
So he says, one time I lose $6 million. He goes, I go across the street to a coffee shop and I get the coffee. I have $1 left. I get the coffee. He goes, I feel clean.
And
I understand what he means.
What does that mean?
Means when you lose everything, you're alive.
In other words, you don't feel alive unless there's some great tragedy. or
No, it's
something
not
big.
a tragedy to have nothing.
Right.
I mean, don't you feel like sometimes when you're building a house, you're just walling yourself into a mausoleum?
Right.
Well, if you don't have that house,
you're free.
You're free.
You're free.
Now let's.
What is the most? Do you ever sit down and figure out how much money you lost?
No.
Do you know what your biggest loss was?
No, I don't give a fuck about money.
You do too. You know
I
what
know.
your biggest
You know
loss
what?
was.
No, should we tell the
about-
story about my guy I hooked you up with? It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago now.
What's this one?
Fran?
No, shut the.
Hit the button.
Oh, we can't say who it is.
I hit the button. I hit
Just
the
no
button.
name.
I hit
Just
the
no
button.
name.
All right.
So
What happened? You
I was a
hooked Norm
bad.
up
I
with
was
it?
a bad influence on Norm, I think, and maybe because when we met each other,
And I'm the enabler.
When you shoot
Yeah.
when you shoot a buddy comedy like it was,
Yes.
you go away with someone to a different city for like 2 months. It's like going away to camp. So you're either going to hate the person or love them. And me and Norm became friends because we shared one vice, gambling.
Gambling.
And I used to love gambling. And
I used to love. 2 days ago, he was gambling.
Right, yeah, used to.
the first night I met Norm, the rehearsals, and we went to a pool hall in Toronto, and I won $2,000 off him playing 9-ball.
That's right.
And he ended up paying me in Canadian money. It was like a wheelbarrow, like blue pieces of paper with a goose on it.
Yeah, they don't have presidents.
Yeah, no respect for the Canadian.
That's when you bribe somebody in Canada, you're like, maybe this goose will change your mind.
And it really looks like Monopoly money. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this?
Right.
Back then, when the dollar was good, it was like a wheelbarrow.
So what's
what
the big
happened
story?
was,
Yeah.
we shot Dirty Work August into the fall, and
Right.
Norm was still on Saturday Night Live. And I started, in lieu of other things, halfway through the shoot, I started phoning this kid I know who was a runner for a bookie. So I start calling this guy, and I'm making a lot of bets. And see, Norm wasn't gambling at the time. He was really into work. He was shooting the film, and he was going back to SNL. The last few weeks, he had to go do SNL.
All
And the
right, he's
movie,
busy.
Right. But I think because I was always with him talking on the phone, he sort of like, yeah, you got a guy. And I said, yeah, I got a guy. He goes, can I have his number? Because I want to maybe start putting some bets in. So this bet that ruined
Too degenerate.
This bet that ruined me and Norm, because when we went on the road and I opened for Norm, and this is what we did. You talk about killing time. This was a problem. We got introduced to this thing called a lightning bet. Now, what a lightning bet is, say you know what the under-over is in a basketball game, the total amount of points the two teams score. So say it's 180.
Okay.
Right? If you lightning $1,000 on the over, when they hit 180, every fucking point they score after that, you win $1,000.
Oh, I like that.
So it's like sick.
Nice. That's free money.
It's sick. Every layup is $2,000. So like if it's at 180 when they go into overtime, every single basket's $2,000.
Fantastic.
It's insanity. But every point it's under 180, you lose 1,100 because of the vig.
Right.
Okay, so it's craziness.
Right.
It really is like
That's a dangerous bet.
Right, it's a dangerous
It's
bet.
a high stakes
But
bet.
it's the most
Not
exciting.
for me, because I couldn't lose.
Right. Well, it was the
You're
most,
a winner, right?
it was the most exciting type of gambling I've
So
ever
what
been
happened?
about. So Norm, a couple of weeks in a row, wins like $100,000.
Oh my God!
I mean, because we were.
You're proud of that,
You know, what we
right?
were doing.
I was on a hot streak.
He was, and you know what we were doing? We were betting on. It was the '98 NBA Finals, and we were betting on
That's right.
the
It
Bulls
was
and the Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz.
Right.
Lowest.
So so Norm like 3 weeks in a row wins wins $100,000.
Wow.
And
you couldn't stop there, Norm, right? You couldn't say, I got a couple of hundred.
The guy.
I'm done.
Well, here's what happened. He gave
Now
it
I
all.
can buy the biggest house in Albuquerque and be that guy.
Here's what happened. He gave it all back, and then he was even again. Now Norm loses 3 weeks in a row.
Oh, my God.
About the same amount of money. And Norm, being a good man, pays the guy off. Now, a couple of those weeks, I would win like $8,000, and we'd pick up the money from Norm. There'd be a shopping bag of hundreds. Like the kid I was going in with, the runner for the bookies, a kid I go up with, I was like, he's like, I don't want to go into New York by myself. It's a lot of money. So we would go in and he'd get the shopping bag of $100,000 from Norm. Jeez. And we would drive to this like factory in Jersey and he'd peel off my $8,000 that I wanted. Didn't even make a dent in the fucking
How do you know Norm wants this on the air?
We were told, well, he knows what I was going to say.
It.
He knows what This is a long time ago, man. He's a different guy.
Yeah.
So...
No, he's not.
Well, but listen to what happened, and this is why I don't talk to this kid anymore.
Right.
So Norm, being an honorable guy, pays off every week.
Right.
So now here comes the last game of the Utah Jazz versus the Bulls. Norm Lightning's $1,000 on the over.
Okay.
On the under. That's right.
No, I went over. You went under. It was the
no. I bet the over. You bet the under because it was you won.
It was the lowest scoring.
Lowest scoring.
And you had
won.
the under.
The over. So it was the lowest scoring game.
Right, but
you had the under. You won.
Had the under. You
no,
won.
he had the over because it was the lowest scoring game.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I'm trying to forget. Right. Okay. Exactly. So I bet the under, right. And he bet the over. Okay. $1,000. Now I only bet $200 a point, but Norm bet at that. So I had to deal with this. It was the lowest scoring game in the history of the NBA. The Jazz only scored like 45 points. Like Jordan just shut them down single-handedly. So I lost like $9,000 on the game at 200 points. But Norm won like $110,000.
Wow.
Okay. So now he's even with the guy who wins $110,000. So now Norm comes into New York. We're doing press for Dirty Work, and he's at this hotel, and I said, I'm going to go get the money, and I'll bring it to you. So I call the guy up, and the guy goes, listen, man, I'm sorry. Tell Norm I can't find the guy. And I said, what? He says, tell him I can't find the guy. The bookie just took off on me.
Wow.
So I said, first of all, now listen, you got to, like, I knew Norm for a little while. But I had just gotten the movie with Spade. I said to this guy, I said, listen, you're fucking me up here, man. This is a guy I work with. I said, Norm could easily call Spade and say, this jerk off is ripping me off. He's going to get, he could get me fired for the movie. You're fucking me here. He's a good friend of mine. He paid you everything. First of all, what bookie
so
wouldn't
you never
want
got
that
paid?
business?
Wow.
I had to go to the hotel. I had lost the $9,000 I lost, I gave to Norm.
That's true.
And I said, because I said I'm not going to give it to him. So I kept begging the kid, and he kept sticking. Like, obviously, Norm thinks, and I think, he was the bookie.
Yeah.
Right.
We both think that, but yet we're not saying his name.
Right. We're protecting him.
And but
so he can continue.
Norm,
we don't want to
so
hurt
in
him.
other words, when you gave so now that I hear this story, it's good you gave up gambling because
yes, it is.
Really it is because you can't teach your son these things.
My son's a good kid.
Right.
My son's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
But also, Artie keeps gambling with people he can't get paid for.
I know. Artie was up $70,000 and couldn't get it.
Did you hear that?
Same deal.
Yeah, same deal.
Not the same guy.
Different guy. Same story.
I won $78,000 on the NFL playoffs, and the guy gave me 18. But you know, again, it's like,
and you can't go to the police. They're not interested.
Right.
There was nothing
one
to
guy. I
do.
remember with this guy, they go, "Why don't you break his legs?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Why don't you kill him?" I'm like, "Yeah, that would be a good thing."
Well, I tried to
kill a man,
and you'll go to jail.
I go to jail.
You've never killed anyone, have you?
What?
No, you've never killed anyone. All right, listen. Norm,
I tried to tell. I said, listen, if Norm was an asshole, he could have said, look, obviously you're in on it with this guy. I never want to talk to you again. But
right.
he believed me.
Of course. Who wouldn't believe you?
But what did Bernie Brillstein say to you that time? I was trying to, when you won the money playing craps, what did Bernie say to you?
Bernie, yeah, he just passed away. He was a great guy.
Did you go to the funeral?
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities?
I didn't go.
You didn't go?
You didn't go?
No.
You are a recluse.
I was actually kind of sad.
Well, that's where you go.
Yeah.
I know, but I need people to be making jokes and stuff like that.
What did he say? He said,
yeah, I won this money at craps back when I was married, and I didn't know what to do. I never won money before. And I said, hey, Bernie, man, I got all this money. I just won at craps. You know, he goes, first of all, don't tell your fucking wife. That's the first thing. Then, you get a safety deposit box at the Mirage, but only put $10,000 in that one. You had a big long explanation, like it had happened to him like 50 times.
Isn't it great when you ask someone what to do and they know? It's just amazing. Sam Simon, quickly, yes, because Norm is on a schedule. He has to get over to the gay channel or something. He's going to describe how to find out if someone's gay. Sam, go ahead.
Hey, the funniest thing that I think ever happened to Norm, and now that he's revealed that he's a degenerate gambler, is he moved into a new building.
Oh, Christ, yeah.
What?
Howard already likes it. So anyway, so he moved into a new building. In the meantime, there are casinos in L.A. now that are in warehouses and condos, and they have high-stakes poker game and sports betting and dealers and security and bars and food and everything. They're just like regular Vegas casinos and card rooms, except they're just private. And for some reason, they're just sprouting up all over the place. So I get invited to one, and Norm has told me the address of his building or the street that it's on, his new building that he just moved into. And I'm looking around for this place, and I say, I think this is Norm's building. So I go inside, I go in, I stay, I play poker all night, whatever, and they have girls and bars and everything. And I go home and I look up, and I had called Norm. Norm, go ahead.
No, yeah, it's right next door.
Anyway,
but you live next door to this place?
I live next door to a casino.
Now, let me ask you something.
It's the worst luck
when
of all
you live
time.
next door to a casino, so that's terrible for you.
He just found it, forget how bad it would be if you moved into a new building and there's a casino.
Right inside.
This is Norm. It's 25 feet from his front door.
They must have wiped you out,
Next
right?
door neighbor. No, I haven't gotten in yet.
You don't worry about money? Like, you don't worry that you could lose it all?
Of course I do.
I would hope so. I would think so. Do you have investments and things?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't have investments.
You don't have any investments? No. It's all in a mattress somewhere. It's on a shopping bag.
In a bank or whatever.
With Canadian money.
You trust these banks?
But I went to that casino because the guy called me in, Sam.
Yeah.
And
Levon.
Yeah, Levon.
All right, hey Sam, I gotta go.
Okay,
thanks. All right, Sam.
When you get together,
guys,
I was say, when you get together and you tell stories about losing and gambling, all of Sam's stories about a bad experience in gambling is he won so much he can't carry his chips.
The great Norm Macdonald, and go see him. Norm Macdonald, the richest man in town. Go see him.
In most towns.
In most towns, he's
Man owns a Lincoln.
Lincoln Continental.
Guy's got a coupe de ville.
Great seeing you, Norm. Don't stay away so many years next time.
No, absolutely
All
not.
right, the great Norm Macdonald. We'll be back right after this.
Norm. Yes, sir.
Lightning bets.
Lightning.
You've piqued my interest. I've never heard of that before.
You don't want to do that shit.
It's a gambler's heroin.
It is. It is like crack because from the beginning of the game,
right, your heart's racing.
Like if you have the over, you start the game down 180,000.
Norm, thanks for coming down today, man.
Thanks, man. Respect.